Whoa, now I'm your host, Lambo Drew. You are now tuned into another edition of the Leverage Show. Shout out to y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Listen, I told y'all we was going to hit the mile marker, and we did just that. We hit that mile marker, man, and did some amazing things. I'm ecstatic about it because it literally blessed me to be able to see the Leverage Show hit over 20,000 supporters. They say subscribers, I say supporters, man. So shout out to each and every single one of y'all, man. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. I knew it was going to be on, man. The moment I sit back in here and I seen y'all sharing this information, getting this video out, y'all have been literally, I'm not lying to y'all, really making my year. Y'all have made this all so worth it. I'm not even much gonna lie to y'all. Y'all don't know how hard this truly is on this end. And you guys made it a lot more easier. So shout out to you, gentlemen. Shout out to you, ladies, for sharing this video, getting this out, doing so much stuff, man, for us on this broadcast that has allowed this show to catapult around the world and be seen around the world because of y'all. You know, we got people who come in, they tap in, they say, man, listen, Lambo, we are in London, we are in Singapore, we are in China, it's because of y'all. It's not just the United States, we're in Canada, we're in Mexico. It is because of y'all. Y'all have decided to make this show y'all show. This is just not the Lambo Drew show and Lambo Drew run and everything. No, this is the Leverage Show, where we have truly brought some of the most amazing guests. And I just really want to thank God for them, because some of the most amazing guests we have brought to this show. I look back at the very history of when we first started this thing, coming up on 2 years. It's been less than 2 years of doing this, but literally remaining solid, man, and remaining flat-footed and grounded and saying, you know what? Could y'all get this out? Could you share this? Send in my YouTube. I'm telling y'all, this is what Lambo has done physically for myself. I was sending my YouTube to business partners, to friends, to people I could possibly say. And I say, man, y'all got a big email. Y'all make sure y'all send this email out. Send this out in y'all chat. Send this out to y'all people. Send this out to everybody that you may know. And then y'all took it upon y'all selves, all the wonderful family of the Leverage Show, and said, yo, y'all put it in places like the Pin Group. Shout out to the Pin Group. My guy, Jay Ford, my guy, Croc, my guy, Mark, man, shout out to what y'all were doing in the Pin Group and making this, y'all channel as well. Again, this has been a blessing, man. Shout out to everybody, man, to BOJ, man, for definitely blessing the channel and challenging me. He said, Lambo, he said, man, listen, I want you to go get 20K. And I remember us setting that bar for us, man, that, yo, we're gonna go get the 20K. Whatever it is, whatever the case may be, we're gonna go get it. We're gonna go change more lives. We're gonna educate more people. We're gonna come right to every home, every device, every phone, everything we could possibly do. We're gonna come right in there and show love and drop knowledge and drop wisdom and drop information and drop so many game-changing plays is going to allow yourself to change your life. Not just that, giving people a platform where they can come at and come on this show and come talk about some of the cool things that they do, that they have became a master at their craft at and helped a lot of other people out. This is what this platform has been about. This platform has been about, man, we have seen so many other people, doing their things and they're making moves. Hey, man, we're fine with what y'all doing. But, dude, we're going to stay right here on what we're doing. We're going to stay consistent on what we're doing. We're not going to sway to the left or to the right. We're going to stay right down the middle and show people that what we're doing right here on this Leverage Show, by week, we're empowering people, we're enlightening people, we're encouraging people, we're showing people the way and showing people the plays that will take them and their families to another level, that will take them and their brand to another level, that will take and help elevate them out of the pit or out of the place that they're at right now to another level. That's what this thing has been about. And I thank all of y'all for making this happen. Without all of y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all this right now, this meant nothing to me. This means so much more because y'all have decided to say, Lambo, we're going to stand with you. We're going to support you. We're going to rock with you. We're going to rock with the cool guests that you bring on. Not only that, we're just not going to rock with them on the site. We're going to go on ahead and be supporters of their movement and what they've done and the things that they're talking about and the game that they're dropping. Like, that is the biggest thing, that you guys not only just are just supporters of this show, but you guys are supporters of the guests who come to this show. Like, you don't even understand. You don't even understand. I'm telling y'all what I know. That is the blessing, but also yet the burden that we also take. Because again, sometimes, man, we get on this show and we brought people to the show, man, and I'm trying to tell y'all this right now, man, that they have dropped some serious game, and people have just decided to say, you know what, Lambo, we're not going to take advantage of this. We're just going to go ahead and do our own thing. That was a cool interview. We thank God for the interview. We're going to just store it as a nugget, and that's it. And then not take advantage of it. And that's the last thing that I want you guys to do. For anybody who is partnered with this show and they connect with this show, is to be able to say, you know what, we're just getting ready to take everybody who comes to the show and just show love to them, and then that be all. No, we want y'all to be connected with them as well. You know, I mean, you guys got to remember, we've had some of the people. Let's talk about this. This is 20k subscribers, 20k strong supporters and counting. We're talking about some of the people who've been. Let's do some naming. We had, man, my guy, Mr. Ronde Lambeth, man, have blessed the show twice. We had my guy, Damian Burris, has blessed this show twice as well. Ronde will actually be back again for a third time pretty soon. We've also had some wonderful people like R.W. Jones and LaJune Singleton and Joanna Coleman, my sister, who I will be actually traveling, man, into Africa, man, hopefully this October with her. So the Leverage Show will actually be in Africa at a huge business conference there. And we'll be actually podcasting out there in Africa by the direction of Miss Joanna Coleman. And my sister, she's been on here multiple times, man, doing her thing. So proud of what she's doing, you know, on a global scale of things. You know, you look at some great people. Look at PC Smith. Shout out to you, PC Chanel. Shout out to, you know, Darren and Robina Holloway. Shout out to Teresa G. Shout out to Leslie Hawkins, my sister, who we actually got a chance to really kick it in Ohio with, man, who came on here and bless y'all on the show, man, with a lot of insurance plays as well. Shout out and everything, man. I mean, the list keeps going on and on, man. But shout out to Coach Rashid, man, who is faithful, who is now a monthly regular on the Leverage Show. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. A monthly regular on the Leverage Show. So shout out, man, to Coach Rashid, man. Shout out to the, you know, my guy Sean Hill. Y'all don't even understand. Like, these people, man, y'all have really, truly made and blessed this show. You know, when you look at it and everything, man, the track record, and there's so many. Shout out to Pastor Rashawn Bay. Shout out. I mean, like I said, this list goes on and on. This list is just not no little small list. Shout out to Jackpot, my guy Jackpot, who's moved to Dubai. Shout out to him. Shout out to, man, CPMD. Shout out to, man, I literally, when I look at this list, there's a lot of people right now. I just named a few. I don't want to go ahead and name everybody. I just named a few who has been on this show and has literally, man, transformed this show. My guy, Trey Colley, Trigger Trey. Oh, my God. I can't even. Tracy Terrace. How in the world could I forget, who will be back again this month? She comes back to the Leverage Show every other month. An awesome, great therapist, coach, and life coach, man. And she has blessed this show and has a wonderful platform here. Like I said, when we look at the Jay Fords, the the Crocs who blessed this show, and even my guy Shohan. Shout out to him, and shout out to many other people who have blessed this show and made it to what it was. It's because of you guys. I brought them here because of you. Wasn't because of me. Wasn't because of Lambo. I brought them here because of you. Because I wanted to see y'all succeed. I wanted to see y'all go to the next level. And then I also put back people who had never had a microphone in front of their face and got them in front of here. Like, hey, man, listen, y'all coming on the show. Shout out and everything, man, to two and everything of my faves, Jamal Titus and my guy, Kennard Haney, who have been on here multiple times as well. And who have actually went on ahead and decided to really birth and make their own podcasts as well. And y'all definitely make sure y'all go like and subscribe to their channels as well, and decided to really help educate a culture and move a culture forward. Do y'all understand? Like, it has been a blessing. I've had even my wife, shout out to my wonderful, beautiful bride who has been on this show. Shout out to all my kids, all of them have been on this show. My girls, my boy, Champ, like everybody has been on this show. I've given some wonderful, wonderful people some wonderful, 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 wonderful shine because they needed it. I've been ecstatic about y'all. Shout out to Larry and T, man, Larry and T, shout out to, people who don't know Larry the Lion, man. He's been a blessing, man. His video, y'all go check this out. His Motivational Monday video when we were in DC just a few months back is one of the highest Motivational Monday videos that was out. And it was actually short. And I'm shocked. I'm saying, Larry, how in the world did he get to this? But I blessed my life, and it's blessing so many other people's lives. Do y'all understand? This show has not just been about me. It could never be about me. This show has been a reflection of the people. It has been a reflection of who has been on here, who can bless each other's lives. We had Blockchain Brown. We had my guy Gemstones, Chris the Rapper. Like this list, do y'all know how long this list is? We can go on for quite a little time of the people who have blessed this broadcast and have came on the show and poured it into you guys. Some of these shows, the one with Gemstones, I think is still one of the longest. Between him and Coach Rashid is one of the longest that we had. I'm pretty sure it was Gemstones that took it. We was out here for almost 5 hours on the podcast. No one wanted the podcast to end. Shout out to Coach Rashid. Same way. I mean, do you understand just taking advantage of what you guys have in front of you and how many countless of lives and hearing the testimonies from y'all pour in, the giveaways that we have given, and we're going to continue to do giveaways right here on the Leverage Show. Do y'all understand what that does for us? How that has blessed our lives? How that has blessed our lives when we have seen people say, you know what, Lambo, we watched the Leverage Show. We got on there. And what you said helped resonated with my life that I needed to change something. And I decided to change. I decided to pick myself up out of the pit that I was at. I decided to pick myself up out of the place, at the lowly place that I was at, and get up, dust myself off, and start moving forward. And most people say, man, Lambo, we don't know which direction to go, which place to go, which move to make. But we watch this show every week to get empowered, to get uplifted, to get encouraged, to get infused with something that literally takes over our lives so that we can move forward and march forward into our destiny, into our purpose, into our design in life. Again, you have to remember, there's so many people who watch this show. Like, it's so many different ethnicities, so many different religions, so many different people and everything, man, who literally don't even know exactly what direction that they are in life. They watch and tap into this Leverage Show. And that is because of y'all. That's because of this platform has become a platform for the people. This platform has become a platform for humankind, for mankind, because we've seen people in this platform that really, really, really deserve to win, and we wanted to see them win. So when we look at and when we celebrate this milestone of 20K subscribers, I remember, man, I said, man, people probably wouldn't even want to listen to this old rascally, scraggly voice from New Orleans. You understand? They wouldn't want to probably listen to this guy. They really wouldn't probably want to listen to me. They like, oh, man, we ain't going to try to live. No, y'all decided to tap in and make this yours. And I am grateful. I'm honored. I'm blessed. I'm esteemed. That is exactly what I was telling people. I'm like, dude, y'all don't understand. This thing, man, takes getting it out the bud and really, really, really saying what we're going to do. People don't even know. I can tell y'all this. I just hired a new team, because once you get to 20K, I just as of yesterday, just finishing that to go ahead and do even more things with this show, so that you guys can go on ahead and continuously to keep this show moving. My wife and everything, man, she's probably one of the biggest strategies with me and us looking at the show. How are we going to advance the show? How are we going to continue to keep moving it forward at the pace it's moving forward? When we get the mentions on different platforms, some of you guys, man, have just blessed my life. People like, man, Lambo, how you doing it, man? When we get the mentions on certain different platforms, and then people go, you know, who is this Lambo Drew TMT? What is this leverage show? What are people talking about? What is this? And then all of a sudden they come to the show and just not look at it, because we got more people who then scouted the leverage show than actually subscribe to the leverage show. We got way more people, probably about 20 times more people who scouted the leverage show instead of hitting that button and subscribing and liking to the leverage show. But we are so thankful for each and every single one of y'all who took the time out and said, man, not only are we going to subscribe, we're going to be a supporter. We're going to go ahead and we're going to share it with our family. We're going to share it with our friends. We're going to share it with our communities. We're going to share it with my coworkers. We're going to share it with people who are out here who may need to hear this so they can help change their lives. Y'all don't even understand the countless of people who I know who watch this show, who you would probably say, oh, they probably don't even watch that show, and who catch the replay and be like, oh my God, we sat there and listened word for word and could verbatim peep back word for word what me or the interviewer is saying or has said, and has took that and ran with it and decided to make a few plays in life. This is what this thing is about, man. Again, I do not take this seat. I do not take these lights. I do not take this mic. I do not take this position right here lightly. I take it and everything, man, with all humility, with all honor, with all respect. I take it with love. But most of all and everything, man, I take it and everything with the grace of God has placed on my life so I may get back into you. For you guys and everything who know, man, I'm always going to be definitely inspiring y'all and empowering y'all and encouraging y'all to do even better, be even bigger, even when you don't feel like going on. I understand. I know how it is. There's days, man, where my wife can tell you, man, I get silent because my thoughts are always forward-thinking thoughts. And sometimes my baby say, hey, baby, what is wrong with you? Nothing's wrong. My forward thinking is calculating so many moves of things that I want to do and things that I desire to do that it blows people's mind. That is what this thing is about. That is what the leverage show is about. Is for me to keep taking y'all to another level. As I go higher, the whole leverage show goes higher. This whole community goes higher. Everything about this continuously to grows higher. But yet in all, we stay full of humility at the same time. See, the thing about it is that when you'll see people start to ascend, and I understand this even in the arena that I'm in, you'll see people start to ascend, and then all of a sudden, I've watched it over and over again. I watched them get so full of pride, so full of themselves, so a surety of themselves that no one can tell them anything. No one can tell them nothing. And they become and start acting different. Let me ask you something. Are you going to remain the same person? Or you're out in public, or you are in private? The thing about it is I practice humility in public, and I practice even more humility in private. There's a difference in everything, man, of walking in humility and walking in everything, man, in confidence, or Godfidence is what we call it. It's a difference in walking in the two. When you understand, when you're walking literally, man, in this confidence, this Godfidence, you're like, man, you know what? I know what he's talking about. If God be for me, who can be against me? That way, some of you guys or some of you ladies will be in rooms or in situations, and I got messages bombarded, man, from Telegram earlier, which is probably my only line of communication I've had within the last couple of days, man. And I love that because it's some of the texts that I was able to send to people, it blessed my life when they sent me something. I had a message today from my guy, Freddie B. Shout out to Freddie B, man. Make sure you guys go and like and vote for Freddie B, man. He will be hopefully in a national cook-off, like a championship, like he's actually on a cooking show. So y'all make sure y'all go definitely vote for my guy, Freddie B. Y'all go follow him on Instagram at Red Stick Catering. Red Stick Catering. And y'all make sure y'all go and vote for my guy, Freddie B, man, and definitely taking him on home, man. Let's let my guy in the home team show y'all some love and make y'all do some things, man, because truly that's what this leverage show is about. So to see him, man, getting ready to go on and wanting to go on a cooking show, and he's been accepted, y'all make sure y'all go vote. Put him on that cooking show. Put him on that show. Let him come represent because he's part of this leverage show family. You understand what that means? He's part of this. We support our family here. So you'll make sure y'all, again, it's on Instagram at Red, R-E-D, Stick, S-T-I-C-K, Catering. Red Stick Catering. Y'all make sure y'all go like, subscribe to the page, and y'all get on there and go vote. I'm pretty sure he's going to have a link on there. And I think it's the same thing on Facebook. If some of you guys are not on Instagram, y'all on Facebook, go to Red Stick Catering, and y'all go make sure y'all put y'all vote in, man, for my guy, Freddie B, man, who's definitely part of this leverage show. Man, we got wonderful chefs doing things, man, who are put in places for a reason. I don't even know if Freddie B is even on here because I can't even see what's in the comments yet because I'm so far up. But if he is on here, y'all make sure y'all go show him some love. I know he usually taps in when he can. He has this wonderful baby boy, baby Jax, man. I call him my little nephew, and his wonderful wife, Britt, man, who are just family to us, man, who we truly love. And we definitely want to support them in any way possible. But that right there is what I'm saying. When I get a praise report like that, when I get a praise report from Ken Haney, who says in everything, Lambo, this is in the Telegram group. And for those and everything, if you're not in my Telegram group, I got a private Telegram group that's just for leaders. And I got another Telegram group that is for motivational quotes. And I post a lot of other stuff in there. It's literally fully muted, but that is the Lambo Lounge X, the Lambo Lounge X. That's what a lot of people, man, they get in and they're able to follow me on Telegram, man, and I can post a lot of stuff. But the ones that I was in that people can actually contact back, when I posted that, to hear the leaders like BOJ, to hear the leaders like my guy Jay Ford, to hear the leaders like my guy Coach Rashid, to hear the leaders like my guy Sean Hill, to hear some great supporters like Issa, who's a great friend of the show, my guy Kennard Haney, man, who's out there, another great portion of the show. And if I'm forgetting somebody, they have more people, but I'm thankful to hear what they have said and hearing us crossing that 20K mark and what does that mean and exactly how we are advancing this platform, advancing this show and helping move the culture forward by any means necessary. When you get that green light and that applause, as we call it in the South, we get the nod. The old folks and everything, man, when they used to see you, when I was coming up in the South, and they actually seeing you, and they seen you doing some stuff, and they seen you making a move and helping the culture or helping the community or helping the people, they would nod. When you got the nod, that was the highest respect without them ever saying anything to you or ever even patting you on the back or ever even shaking your hand and saying congratulations. They just gave you the nod. Sometimes, man, that may be the only thing that you need. Today on the Leverage Show, I give this Leverage Show family the nod. Letting you know I'm proud of you. Letting you know I see you. Letting you know I see you, what you are doing out here. I see the moves that you are making out here because the moves that you are making out here are impactful. No matter how big or how small you may think that they are, you are making moves. And when I see those moves, and I get the text from my guy, well, he put it in the text, he put it in the chat, my guy, Kennard Haney. And Ken says, he says, Lambo, I've been in one of those meetings that you said about us being in a room that we shouldn't be in, or sitting down at the tables where we may not feel that we deserve ourselves to be worthy or to be sitting at. I find myself sitting in there. You will find yourself sitting in these places or being in these places even more because of what you are connected to. Who's speaking into you? I tell everybody, man, I can tell everybody where you're going because of who's in your ear. What are you looking at? What are you focused on, and who's in your ear? If I sit here and I scroll this thing all day long and I'm just watching nothing but junk, mess, and all of this other foolishness, then that's my gaze. And in my gaze, if I see that, that's in front of my face. And then that brings a thought pattern in your head. And that thought pattern in your head triggers an emotion or triggers a reaction from you. But if I can get you to shift just a little bit, if I can get you to shift your focus, now that doesn't mean you stop watching all your reels and all the stuff that you like to watch and all of this stuff. But let's be real. Some of that stuff, a lot of that stuff is mess. It's garbage. It's foolishness. If I can get you to help shift that and get you to shift into a right direction, something and everything, man, that's going to help benefit you, benefit your family, benefit your friends, benefit the people around you, something that's really going to help you push you in the right direction, then I've done my job. My job is to be able to say and show you the story that you are believing is the story that you're telling yourself. So when you tell yourself a story, this is the truth. This is part of the law of attraction. Some of y'all may not even know this, but Lambo's getting ready to tell y'all this right now. This is part of the law of attraction. The law of attraction is whatever you say or you're thinking of will come or will be. Straight up. For some of y'all, I will never be rich. 10 you probably never be rich. Some of y'all are saying, I'll never get out of this abusive relationship or this toxic marriage. 10-1, you probably won't never get out of this. Some of y'all saying, I'll never lose this weight. 10-1, you'll never probably lose that weight. Some of y'all are saying, I'll never have the approvals like Lambo is talking about. I'll never get approved. My credit always will be shot. Things will always be more doom and gloom than they are on a blessing and above. 10-1, that's probably what it's going to be because you keep saying it and you keep thinking it. The Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So if I can change your thinking, I can change your outcome. I can change you saying something, because if you got to remember something, that what you say out of your mouth is the story that you're selling yourself. You're saying out of your mouth, I'm getting ready to go get 6 more trucks, food trucks. Or I just spoke that out for somebody. Yeah, I'm talking to you, man. My guy, Dave and Chris, I know they're probably going to be on the broadcast watching. And if not, they're going to be on the replay. I'm going to get me 6 more food trucks to expand. You understand what that means? You have to go get it and then put it in play. It has to come out of your mouth, and then you have to understand and believe it and then say, okay, how is this going to get put in action? You have to have that thing that you say. This is the law of attraction. If you're saying to yourself that I will be a millionaire, 10-1, you probably will be a millionaire. But now show me the steps that you're going to say to get to that. See, the thing about it is, and I hate this, but I'm getting ready to say a thing, and I hate this at the same time. The thing about it is that when people say things cliche, they say things like, oh, touch your neighbor. I'm getting ready to go and step on some toes right now. Step on some toes, even in the church world, right? They'll say, touch your neighbor, give them high five, spin around 3 times, and tell them I'm never coming back to this same situation in my life. And then all of a sudden, you say it out of your mouth, and then the very thought of what you are facing overwhelms you. and literally paints a different picture in your head of what you didn't say. And then all of a sudden, what you didn't say it and confessed out of your mouth to that neighbor next to you, you start retreating and retracting all of your thoughts, because everything that you say, when you say it from that point, you think about your situation, and then all of a sudden you start saying the exact opposite the moment that you leave the building, or the moment you leave the broadcast, or the moment you leave the presence of some people. You start saying, I don't know if I'll never get that. Oh man, I'm dealing with the devil at my house. But anyway, you probably are dealing with the devil at your house. Oh man, I don't know and everything, man. We got people we know right now. This is God honest truth. This is the God honest truth. They're in the same situation that they were 10 years ago when we last seen them. Some of them 20 years ago when we last seen them. And it's not by happenstance. It's not by they have been there and they made themselves unknowingly or unwillingly knowing that they have been in that same position in their life. But the reason that they are there is because the story that they believed and the story that they were telling themselves and the story that they kept saying out of the mouth when it came to the law of attraction, when it came to speaking out a thing and then thinking something else and then speaking negative things, man, right behind that. They literally just killed everything that they were believing in, everything that they were designing and shaping up their life for. You shape your life according to the word you say out of your mouth. The thing that you believe, when you pray, you believe, you gave it to God. You say, okay, God, boom, I put it out there. I put it in my vision board. It's up there. I can see it. I can see this. Okay, God, show me how to get to this. Give me wisdom to get to this. Give me people to get to this. And watch how things start attracting. That's why when I was telling y'all about that vision board or writing down the 300 things, when I sent y'all the video of the Steve Harvey of almost 12 hours and it was looping itself, it was a thing of just, oh man, continuously speaking. Yeah, it is looped. But at the same time that it is looped, it is the same way that your words and your thoughts should be designed about your future. It should be looped. Every time you wake up in the morning, you should be saying, man, I'm getting better and better each and every day in each and every single way. And every single day, you should be saying that. Man, my bank account is a lot more better. It's a lot more stronger today than it was the day before and yesterday. Even though you maybe look like you sitting on literally nothing that's going to be able to take care of your bills or nothing that's going to be able to feed your family right now. You have to keep saying that thing till you see that thing. And then don't doubt. Don't think anything different. And then find out what it's taking to get you to that point. And I'm going to tell you something right now. How you speed that up, how you speed that process up along in your life is the decisions that you make along the way. I'm giving something to y'all right now. How you speed the process up in your life of walking into doors that you probably didn't think that you should be walking in, of sitting in rooms that you probably don't think you should be sitting in, of being in places and at tables that you don't think that you should be a part of and sitting down and eating at. The way that you do that is the decisions that you make. And then standing on the decision, whether it's right or wrong, whether you understand like, man, you know what? I messed up on this decision. I prayed about it. I felt good. God didn't lead me that way, and I kind of reacted on my own, then manning up or womaning up about it and saying, you know what? You're right, Lambo. I made the wrong decision. But now it's time for me to go ahead and make a better decision for the right decision. And see, that's the thing that gets people in and out of a situation or in and out of levels of their life is how the way that they manage decisions, how they manage to be able to either say, you know what? I made a mistake. I've messed up. This is how I need to do to get myself back on track. I need to make another better, wiser decision moving forward. Not contemplate. See, the thing about it is that people get stagnant after a decision is made because it may cause trauma to the life, trauma to the family, trauma to the business, trauma to the marriage, trauma to everything that they may involve them. And then they stop right there on that decision. And they said, you know what? We're not going to make anything else because I've already seen this thing playing out and it's caused enough trauma in my life, rather than you picking up and saying, you know what? You're right, Drew. I'm getting off this floor. I'm getting off this mat. I'm getting off of this pit that I'm in. I'm getting out of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a better decision. I'm going to game plan myself to move forward was the wisdom of God and the wisdom of the Leverage Show and the wisdom of these smart people who is around me, so that I can make the wise decision, so that I don't end up back in this situation or don't end up in a more worse situation. That's what this thing is about. It's about Lambo didn't get it all right. Lambo didn't get it all right. I didn't. Y'all think that Lambo Drew got it all right to sit out here in front of y'all? I didn't get it all right. There was situations, and I'm going to say it with my chest when I say this, where I dropped the ball. You understand me? There's situations where Lambo dropped the ball. I blew it. I messed up. I hurt probably more people and things and places and relationships than I should have. And God said, nah, man, because you manned up about it, I can use you. And for some of y'all out there, because you're going to man up or woman up about it and say, you know what? I don't need you down in that pit. I don't need you down in that place where you're beating yourself over the decisions that you made and the failures you made in your past. I need you to go on ahead and man and woman up and say, you know what? This is what we're getting ready to do. We're getting ready to go make a better decision that's going to go ahead and put us in a better place or have us in a better outcome or make a better move so that others may follow behind us, that it lessens the blow on their life and allows them to make a better decision and elevate them as well. You have to be forward thinking. This is part of the law of attraction. You have to be forward thinking. It's just not what you're saying. It's just not what you're reading. It's just not what you're believing. It's when you say it, when you believe it, when you speak it out, when you see it over and over again. Can you manifestate that thing that you are seeing and saying and believing and hearing in your ear? Could you pull it right in front of you? Can you touch it? Can you feel it? You have to bring that thing from the evidence of faith, from a whole different realm, and bring it into your now. That's the only way that you're going to see yourself doing this thing. You got to put the work in when no one else is putting the work in. You got to go ahead and put more effort into this thing than the next person is. If you're sitting here thinking that you're the only one working, hey, try that and test that to everybody. Go sit in a business conference with other entrepreneurs. I'm telling you what I know. Go sit in a business conference with other entrepreneurs. Go hear their stories. Say, hey, man, I want to hear your story. Hey, ma'am, I want to hear your story. I want to know where you've been. What happened to you? How did you get to this place? I know we're in this entrepreneur conference. Well, let me hear your story and listen to their story. And the thing that you have been going through and the thing that you've been dealing with and falling short of and everything, you find out that your story is a little bit more minute. It's a little bit less of what the hell and all of the foolishness that they have went through just to be in the position where they're at right now. But they didn't stop. They kept going. They kept putting the work in. So never ever think that you're the only one in this planet that is going through this. Me, oh my. I'm the only one that is going through this. That's not life. I promise you, shout out and everything, man, to my guy. And I'm going to say it. If you guys know it, if you guys don't know him, if you guys who do know him, you guys part of the Leverage Show, you guys get ready to hear it. My guy, Meek Mill, said it the best. And I quoted this before on the Leverage Show. He said, your worst day is somebody else's best day. Some of y'all need to understand what that means. Your worst day is somebody else's best day. So don't never think that everything that you are doing and that you are going through and everything that is coming up against you and everything that is literally trying to keep you subjective and oppressive and down and defeated and into a place where you cannot move forward. I'm telling you what I know. Your best day, shout out to Philly's own Meek Mills. Your worst day is somebody else's best day. You know who best day Lambo would like to go ahead and trade. I would like to trade. I like to trade today. I like to trade the worst day of my guy BOJ. Let's say that. I like to say the worst day of my guy BOJ. You know what the worst day of BOJ would look like? He probably, the microphones have cut off because he's singing, and all of a sudden, man, you know, he's like, you know, Drew, this is one of my worst days. I can't even sing. I gotta sing with no microphones. I gotta strain my voice, Lambo. I gotta really go on ahead, man, and really use his voice. So BOJ can sing. People who don't know him and his wife, man, shout out to him and his wife. Amazing people, man. If you've never heard them and don't follow them on YouTube and Instagram and all of that, they are two amazing people, two of the most amazing people you'll ever meet. And so shout out to Jazz and my guy Jerry. So BOJ said, you know, Lambo, this is the truth. He said, man, you know, I love what I do. Most people don't know what I do. Most people don't know what I do. They see me in front of the cameras and everything else. But he said, Lambo, none of these people in here really know what I do. They don't know outside of the YouTube and outside of me encouraging people with all of these passive plays and all of this. He said, Lambo, matter of fact, I pretty much paid for all of this. The business that you helped me set up pretty much paid for all of this stuff that we in right now. And I'm laughing because there were so many people at that event while we were in DC. And all I could think of was like the brilliancy of people being blessed, being able to do what they love to do, to be able to sing and entertain for people and even give glory to God, most of all. Let's talk first and foremost. But when he does his parties and him and his wife do the parties in the band, they out there shaking and moving and stuff like that. Do you know Lambo can't really sing a lick? My wife can tell you that. I can say it'll be right there. It'll be right there. It'll be right there. My wife knows I sing some songs just for her, right? That's just for her, you know. And she be looking at me. She's been looking at me with the same look for almost the last 20 years. Like, boy, if you don't shut up, because I know you can't go ahead and hold a tune in June. I just need you to go ahead, but I'm gonna let you sing your song because I need you to get your song out. Now, if I was blessed to have a horse day or a day like with BOJ's voice that I can sing them, she would probably look at me a little bit more differently. She'd probably be like, baby girl, baby boy, go ahead and sing that. Sing to your girl. Sing to me because that's what I want to hear. I could probably get away with some of the songs that I sing to her. But still to this day, some of these songs that I sing is, yeah, she just know and everything is just not, that wasn't for me. That wasn't my gift. God didn't bless me with the gift to be able to sing like that. But I got a gift and everything, man, to be able to do business. I probably know business probably more than anybody that I know, and do business well and help people and everything do business and set up their businesses and set up their investments and allow them to go do more things and then get in front of a podcast and be able to talk about the journey and talk about some of the things that I go through and talk about some of the things that we all face and that we all go through. I had a good partner today hit me up. It's a true story. I had been watching him on social media and he had been going traveling and everything else. And a platform had went down, right? Platform had went down. And the platform that went down was Novatech. He knew nothing about where Novatech was, the place Novatech was in, or anything. He knew nothing because he was so locked in on his own vision. Now, keep in mind, he has a full-time job, which is a very nice job. I'm not going to go and say what it is. He owns his own business as well that he's been putting in so much work in that own business of his. He loves it. That's his passion. That business is his passion. And what he did was he said, Lambo, I honestly, I never knew what was going on with Novatech because he never went to go and check. So when I had to deliver some news today and stuff like that to him, and I think I even shot him BOJ's Novatech update video that he had actually did. And when he seen it, it blew his mind. He said, man, Lambo, I didn't even think that this thing right here had then went the opposite way, because he wasn't locked into the leverage show. You know, he's doing his thing. Supporter, I mean, shows everybody, tells everybody about it, but he was locked in doing his thing. And that is how life sometimes can be. You can be so locked in one area of your life that you kind of miss some other areas of your life. The leverage show is to be that show where when you're locked in one area, it makes you take a step back to kind of look at every other area of your life. You know what? So on the leverage show, you're just not going to hear, like if you go to Coach Rashid, if you go to BOJ, if you go to Sean Hill, if you go to Jay Ford, if you go to Croc, if you go to some of these, I'm just naming people, just listing people. If you go to their show, if you go to their channel, most of the time, if not out of 9 out of 10 times, they're going to be talking about investments. That's what they do. That's what they do, whether it's low risk, high risk, fast risk, fast pace, slow pace, whatever, private, or even Sean Hill called it casino plays. Like, don't matter what they do, that's their lane. That's what they're into. They're going to talk about investments. When you come to the leverage show is not going to just deal with investments. The leverage show is going to deal with the investment of how are you mentally, how are you physically, how are you spiritually, how are you financially, how are you when it comes like to people and networking and collabing and thinking outside of the box. We use many different and talk about many different strategic tactics across the board, where you can go back and go help your local community and go help your family and help yourself elevate to another level. That's what the leverage show has been about. It has literally been a plethora of many different tactics and messages across here to help you gain a better you, or gain a better person of your community, or gain a better person of what you're facing. That's what this leverage show has been about. It has been that, just that. So when people come back and they say, what did they talk about on the leverage show? I had people, man, come back and say, you know, we were meeting with, I think we were meeting with my wife's cousin and her husband. This was back in Columbus. So shout out to them and everything, man, who they are TikTokers and trying to go ahead and do their YouTubers. So shout out to them, man, because they're doing some great things. And I remember she came on and she said, what is your show about? You know, I literally tried to come on there and see what your show is about. And I kind of laughed and I said, well, we teach people how to leverage life, you know, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, and all of these things that literally consist of life. We show you how to do this. We talk about this. A bunch of rags to riches stories as well along in the process. But people who also come to the show to master the craft, to show other people that they can actually pull themselves out of any place that they can be. And I remember she looked across the table and everything, man, as I'm eating and stuff like that. Oh, okay. And that was it. Do y'all understand that when places or when podcasts literally, or, you know, shows like this come, it's a rarity that you can get all of this and don't kind of like hear, you know, a lane. If you want a lane like this, I can direct you to these other channels. I can direct you to these other people. Like, that's what they master in. That's what they're good at. That's what they do best. The leverage show, what it does best is literally help mankind and humanity help move forward in areas of their life that they didn't think they could possibly move forward on, or literally shine light of areas where they may have darkness in that they never knew even existed. So when we talk about the leverage show and we talk about the IULs and running the policy plays and stuff like that, man, of the insurance policy plays, and then doing it at IUL and then turning the IUL and making that as an actual bank and putting a multiplier to that, and then borrowing gets that and becoming your own bank. When we talk about the play and we bring the people on here to talk about the play and we give you information and wonderful connections, that way you can connect with them. That's something I want to build even outside of that. So that's something like, man, Lambo, I've never heard of that until you actually talked about that. Oh, I've never heard about when R.W. Jones came on here and she started speaking about that you can actually go to college and then you can take your college and everything, money that you get from college, and actually keep yourself in college long enough that you actually are paying yourself your own salary by just being in college, and then continuously to flip that money into some other things. There are so many plethora. When Tracy Terrace comes on here and she starts talking about mental health and how deep that is and how big that is in the communities and relationships and marriages and things, these are all plethora of different aspects that the Leverage Show consists of to help you become more balanced in your life so that you may become a more productive you when people actually come in contact and engage with you. That's what this Leverage Show is about. It's about nothing else less than that, leveling up in every area of your life. And then something may not interest you this show. Trust me, we come on twice a week. We do a motivational Monday and a finance Friday. So we literally 4 times a week, you're probably seeing our face. For sure, twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays and Thursday nights, you're seeing our face. So the Leverage Show, if something you don't like within the week or within that broadcast, hey, that was good information, Lambo, I'll keep that stored. But next time, if something does come your way, because it's going to come full circle, oh, I need that. Thank you for that, Lambo. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, on the credit side that I can actually leverage my credit, and I should not be paying anything with the debit card, that I should be paying all of my bills, expenses, and everything, period, with the credit card only, because I'm security backed by that, and also have more leverage in my pocket and can gain more points, more rewards, more cashback deals, and all of this other stuff by just switching my debit card purchases to my credit card purchases and allowing that to bill for me, and I get a kickback for me doing the exact same thing and just pay it right off with the same money from out of your bank account to the credit card. You should not, and for those and everything, man, who are under the sound of my voice, you should not ever be paying anything with a debit card. And if you are, and you're hearing this on the Leverage Show, I need you to stop today. And you say, Lambo, man, I don't even have a credit card or nothing like that. I gave a whole list of what kind of credit cards you can go get on Money Plays and Leverage Plays and all of that. You can go back and go check it all out. And I showed you how to do that, and then use the 10-20 rule. I told y'all how to do that. The 10-20 rule is, you find out what your due date is. Your due date is the 7th, right? 3 days before the 7th, you need to be paying that bill in full, down to in full. So if you had $1,000 balance, and your credit card is $1,000 limit and you're at $1,000 balance, you need to be paying that sucker all the way down. You understand? By that 3 days before your due date. So if your due date is the 7th, you need to be paying that sucker down by the 4th. Okay? By the 4th. And then don't touch it till 7 days after your due date. Right? So that's 10 days. That's 3 days before your due date and 7 days after your due date. Don't touch that card. Those 10 days, you keep that card on ice. You take your hands off of that card. You don't do anything, because 1 to 7 days after that due date is what they call a statement date. That's the day that reports on your statement. And I promise you, for some of y'all and everything, man, who don't know that, you just, hey, I paid it by the due date, and then all of a sudden you got something being taken out the next day or the day after or the day after or the day after. Keep whatever transactions you got within 1 to 7 days not to be taken out of that card, or you not to be using that credit card. And then I'm telling you, on the 8th day, you can start using that card again, like clockwork. And then you got 20 days, 19 days technically, 20 days to use it. So 10 days, you pay the balance 3 days beforehand, you ice it 7 days even after your due date. That's 10 days where you don't do no card, no transactions, go through that credit card. And then the next 20 days, you can go back and ball out. I'm being real with you. You can go back and ball out. But keep that credit card balances if you possibly can. If you got $1,000 limit, please keep it under 30%. Great credit lives under 10% balance. So if you got $1,000 and you know, well, I'm just gonna put 500 on it and stuff like that. You can charge up 1,000. You can put 500 on it. That means you had a 50-50 balance, 50%. They're gonna ding you anything after 33%, really 35%, but 33% they're gonna ding you. I don't even want you to even get that. I hate even teaching that method of 30% to people. I tell people, man, keep it under 20% or 10%. You can't keep it at 20% or 10%, we in trouble. We in trouble, and you need to go ahead and readjust some things. That's what the Leverage Show is about. It's tips and tricks like that, following the 10-20 rule that will allow you to have great credit. If you keep your credit between 1% to 7%, reporting every single month, you'll see that your credit scores are continuously to keep going up, and the banks are going to continue to keep rewarding you because they're going to see movement. May pay it down to 1%, then take it up to 3%, then 5%, then 7%, back down to 3 to 5 to 1. Oh, I talked about that. This is what the Leverage Show is about. This is what us teaching you this is about. I've watched how people didn't know how balances could really affect them, and they were just pretty much living off of their credit and then taking the same money that they were making from their job and their business and everything else, and then go and spend that on as a debit card. And I'm sitting there looking at it, almost caught a heart attack. It's like, hey, man, y'all know what y'all doing? Take the same money that you were doing with your credit, go ahead and just put it down on your credit, pay that credit off, live by the 10-20 rule, and you will have, I promise you, A1 credit, pristine condition credit, that you'll be able to leverage and do whatever you need to do when it comes time to make a move. Do you understand? I have watched, I'm giving y'all something. This is some serious game right here. Don't think y'all have never heard it, but I'm giving y'all a serious game. And Jay Ford, if you're on this broadcast, I'm pretty sure you probably are listening. Make sure you go back and give this to your people and give this to everybody. For some of y'all, if you do get caught in a situation, right, where your balance is where you caught it past the report date, right, and it reported you as a high balance, right? This is a game. This is some game I'm giving y'all. It reported as high balance, and it started tanking your credit scores because you're gonna lose some points from that. And say you had a 50 or 60 or 70 or 80 or 90 or 95% utilization. You know what you do? You go pay that bill, right? Go pay that bill, make a payment. Wait 1 to 2 days. And once it zeroes out in the account, when you log back in, call up that same client. So if it's Cap One, this is a true story. I'm telling y'all what I know. I'm telling y'all what works. I'm telling y'all how I've helped people out for years doing this. I'm telling y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all nothing that I don't know. And then you sit there and you say, so say your bill is a due date is on the 1st, right? And then all of a sudden, you know, you had $1,000 credit card balance. I'm just using $1,000. And then you got caught on the back end by not using that 10-20 rule, and your balance went to like $900, right? And then it reported 1 to 7 days after at the 900, which availability you only had like $100. So now you're at 90% utilization, right? Even when the interest hits, probably 91, 92%. So now that has really tanked your scores pretty much all the way down. To get back in good grace with that company, this is Capital One. You can do it any one of them, but this is Capital One. I'm just using an example. What you do is go make a payment, right? Let it report to zero within the next day, 24 to 48 hours. It should update and report on when you open that app or you open however you do it on your computer. It should report within 24 to 48 hours a zero balance or whatever balance that you have gotten into there that you paid it down to. Take that same information, that same company, call them up, call up the human resources, or call up whoever the case may be. You may call up the credit card department or whatever. Take that credit card, customer service, and have customer service transfer you to a manager and say, listen, I need to ask for an off-cycle statement. An off-cycle statement, right? What they're going to do is they're going to put your balance. They're going to take a look at your balance, see where you're at. So say if you had $1,000 And when it reported the first time, because your due date was the first, your report date going to be 1 to 7 days later. Say it reported on the 5th or the 6th at a 91% balance, right? And then all of a sudden, that's really affecting your scores. But you know you had the money afterwards and stuff like that. So what you do is you call them up around the 12th because you done paid it off on the 10th, and you waited 24 to 48 hours till it zero out back into your account when you logged in. But now remember, it won't report until the next 30 days after that. You call them up, call up customer service, actually speak to a manager and tell them you want an off-cycle statement. An off-cycle statement. What they're going to do is they're going to put a request in to the bureaus. This is how crazy this is. They're going to put a request in to the bureaus literally within 24 to 80, I think it's 84 hours, 24 to 72 or 84 hours, 24 to 74, 24 to 84 hours, right? They're going to have that in, and that's going to be reported and updated within the bureaus within 1 day, as fast as 1 day, right? Up to 5, 6, 7 days. So now it's going to report a new statement on your credit profile and then boost your points right back up. So now you don't have to wait for the next 30 days for that payment that you done made to actually get back in there. This works just about everybody. Okay, if it's Discover, Amex, Capital One, I don't care who it is. This works just for about Bank of America. It works just for about everybody. Tell them you want an off-cycle statement. Okay, call them up. Tell them speak to a supervisor. I need an off-cycle statement. Pay that balance all the way down. They're going to regenerate a new statement date for you with a new updated balance, and it's going to go and reflect onto your report within 24 hours to as much as 84 hours. Okay, so you got up to I'm not lying. You got up not even 84. I think it's up to 5 days, so it's a little bit more than that. So it's up to 5 days and everything for that. That it can report an off-cycle statement. I'm trying to tell y'all what I know. And it will blow y'all minds of what an off-cycle statement do. I've had clients, true story, they would go and get a house and they didn't understand the 10-20 rule. And what happened was they had a few debits. You know how people have like Apple Pay and subscriptions and all of that stuff? Well, these subscriptions usually take out whenever they're going to take out, right? Okay. So when they take out at whatever point that is. So say if they take out within that 1 to 7 days after your due date, now and everything, man, you have to decrease that balance of what you done paid. For some of them, they had some pretty big balances of subscriptions. So they made it paid it down to 30%. They made it paid $1,000 balance down to $300, right? And like, oh man, I'm at my 30%. I feel great. You know, I'm good. But the subscriptions probably went on ahead and totaled another $125, $150 for the month between that 1 to 7 days after. Now it then boosted them from $300 to $450. Now they're at a 45%. You understand? Utilization, which is going to report negative. Anything over 35%, really 30%, is going to report and everything, and you're going to lose points. So now they're at a 45%. And they keep wondering, well, man, Lambo, they keep saying I'm at a 45% utilization. I'm losing money and stuff like that, man, and I need to gain these points back. What do I do? Oh, okay, well, pay the balance down, wait 1 to 2 days. When you check back into that app or back into what you do, then call back up customer service and ask for an off-cycle statement. And then turn around, they're going to populate it, they're going to put it right in, and another 24 hours to 5 days later, it should be reporting back on your credit file after you paid that balance down. And then all of a sudden, they've gained all their points back because they didn't paid it all the way down to zero, and then boom, shot their points back up, and then they turned around and was able to get approved for the loan, approved for the house. See, these are some of the things that I wish that people who knew us or would even talk with us would know or would tell us about. But they wouldn't. They wouldn't tell us about that. They didn't know that. A lot of the stuff and information that I knew coming up, I literally had to go by trial and error and had to dig in and learn. This is information that literally has to be taught. And if you don't get it and you don't teach it and you don't understand like what's being poured into you, you never know how to go ahead and leverage and move around certain things. People don't even know that Again, there are certain things that you do even when it comes to business credit. We can go on and on and on and on and on about that. But even when it comes to business credit and everything, man, people don't know it and everything. In business credit, most people, what they do is they'll charge something and then they pay something right back off. In business credit, you want to let stuff stack up just a little bit. Let your bank account stack up just a little bit. So in other words, the higher that bank account is in business checking account, right? Even though you're paying those transactions, right? You're paying them off, right? Don't move that money so quick from out of that business checking account. Because what it is that they want to see how much that balance increases on your business checking account month by month. But if you're taking the money from your business checking account and you're instantly paying off all the invoices and everything that you have now, you're not showing an increase of balance in your business checking account month by month. And you want to at least have about 3 months kind of total up, then make a payment, and then wait about 3 more months, then pay it off through your business checking account again. So what that does is it shows the balance of the business checking account increasing, and the banks love to see an increased balance in your business checking account, which really goes on ahead and triggers offers and triggers more money that they're going to give you in the long run. So there's certain little things that you can do that literally, whether it's personal or business, that you can kind of maneuver around and figure yourself into a better position, but you got to know how to do it and when to do it. Okay. Again, you should never at all, and I'm saying this at all, you should never at all be purchasing anything with a debit card. It should be at all times with a credit card that gives you the stability of the backing of the insurance part. That way, if you need to dispute something, you have accessibility instantaneously to your money, rather than waiting like a debit card actually does to go through loopholes and transactions and find out stuff and everything. And that literally, man, could be a catastrophe for you. I want you to be able to level up on a whole nother level when it comes to this. Again, remember, even in the business sense itself, you should be leveraging and gaining all of the business funding that you're getting through business funding, and then take your personal debts, transfer it to your business debt. That way it doesn't show up on your credit report. And you protect your personal credit at all times. Keep your scores high, and the business takes leverage for the debt itself and assumes the debt. And so now they're going to continue to keep giving you business credit. I'm telling you this right now, no matter how much almost business debt you got, they're going to continue to keep giving business credit as long as you're making payments to that, and then you're keeping that personal credit high. And purchase everything out of your business name, your car, your house, your furniture, everything else that you need to purchase, your gas, everything you need. Food could be purchased through your business, and you can actually gain not only a tax credit for that, but gaining everything, man. What they call it is a business marginal credit. Business marginal credit is what you actually need to be able to gain higher approval lines of credit. That's only accessed through your business. You can take the same personal checking account that you have and match it up to a business account. Take those funds from your personal, match with those funds in your business, and you're going to get rewarded because of the funds in your business has that actual marginal that the business and the bureaus are actually looking for to actually give you credit to say this business can actually handle finances. But also we can go give them more money because we see more revenue coming in. Revenue is the biggest thing that you can possibly have. All right. Didn't mean to go into that one, but we back to the regularly scheduled show. Just wanted to drop something like that to y'all. Listen, let's get to these comments, man, because I truly didn't mean to go into that, man, but I did, man. And I truly loved it. I meant it. I meant to go into it. It probably and everything, man, just hit me at the spur of the moment, but I did. But my guy, man, first and foremost, man, Kennard Haney's in the building. Congratulations, Lambo. The Leverage Show is the premier show on YouTube. Looking forward to the show, reaching and changing even more lives. Thank you for that guy, Kennard Haney, man. Truly, it's a blessing. That's what I truly desire and want to know, man, that this is actually helping change lives. Ken, you already know. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe to my guy Ken Haney's channel, because this has truly been a blessing beyond words, man. For you guys who don't know, I've been blessed. I've been blessed, man, just from, everything that you guys do on this broadcast each and every single week. I've been blessed, man, more than ever. It literally helped change my life to be able to help level you guys up in so many other levels. So many other levels, man. I'm telling you what I know. It blessed and changed my life. And each and every single week, man, I don't take it for granted. I come out here hard every single week, man. I go hard in the paint. Okay? I go hard in the paint because I love you guys, man. And I love this channel. I love what it does for me. Thank you, Ken, for showing love to me and my wonderful wifey. Thank you, Issa, man. Hello, everyone, man. Showing love, man. Shout out to my guy, Issa. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson. You already know, man. Hello, Brother Kennard. Showing love, man, to Ken. Let's have another awesome Lambo Thursday. Yes, yes, yes. See, this is what this thing is about. This thing is about you guys leveling up on a whole nother level. Going into another playing field that you probably have never seen before. And dropping some serious game to y'all because I know what they are looking for and what you guys need to actually succeed in life to get to that next level. All right. Hello, everyone. LA Law showing love. Shout out to you, LA Law, man. I see you in the building. Thank you, man, for always showing love each and every single week right here on the Leverage Show. LA Law says, congrats, let's go. You know what time it is. Thank you, LA Law, man. That truly means a lot, man, because we are here to make a difference, man. Showing love to my guy, man, Issa and Ken. She's definitely in the building, man. Definitely giving y'all guys some love and some flowers. Hello, LA Law, man, and he's showing love. Issa, who's next? Oh, my guy, Jay Ford. I told you I knew you had to be in the building. What's up, Leverage Show? Congratulations, man. Listen, we really want to thank you, Jay Ford. Thank you in the pin group. Thank you guys for just blessing us and being a part of this Leverage Show, because this Leverage Show and everything, man, is to help people, man, move to the next level and allow them to get to the next level, man, by any means necessary. Because this is what this thing is about. It's about us empowering and us coming together, man, joining forces, man, and that you don't have to do this thing of this, us to be sitting up in here, man, and we're doing this back and forth stuff. Nah, brother, we out here to help make a difference. In this Leverage Show is what this difference is about being made. And that's what we are here for on this Leverage Show, to continue to keep going forward. Thank you for what you and Croc and Mark are doing in the pin group. It's been truly amazing, man, because to watch y'all grow and watch the growth of y'all and even watch some great things happen. You understand, within the group, it's probably one of the best things. And to educate people, educate mankind. Man, it's truly one of the biggest blessings you can possibly have. If you guys and everything, man, are not following, man, Jay Ford, man, make sure you guys go follow Ford Financial Planning on YouTube. Go like and subscribe, but also go jump in that pin group. He has it in his description in his YouTube page. And you guys can actually see that and definitely go make that page y'all's for sure. Hi, Jay Ford. Good to see you, LA Law. Showing love to Jay Ford, man. You know what time it is, man. My baby says, hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. 20K family members tonight. Congratulations, baby. Love you. Listen, I love you. Listen, without this woman right here, I'll tell y'all right now, without this woman right here, period, none of this show is going to even happen. Not even from that, man. She gets me right with my wardrobe. Look, I got my greatness with the blood-stained heart, man, with my greatness hat, man. Shout out and everything. My guy, greatness, doing this thing, man. She gets me right each and every single show, so I can come out with something new. We spend a lot on all of this stuff that we get every Tuesday nights and Thursdays, but man, I've been blessed that we don't have to wear the same thing twice, and it's been a blessing because my wife and everything, man, has not only just been, the blessing and the heartbeat to this. She's been everything, man, of saying, hey, the show is going to increase like this. You're going to do this. I'm proud of you. I'm reaching for you. I want to see you do some great things. My wife has been just that. Been one of the biggest supporters and biggest cheerleaders that I could ever know. Between her and my kids, they are definitely have been on it. And they were the ones telling me, hey, Dad, this is how YouTube works. This is what YouTube gets. This is what you need. This is what this is. And it has been one of the biggest blessings that I have. And because of that, man, I'm truly honored and thankful for having a wonderful bride, man, on my side, to being able to say, man, even when days when I didn't want to come out here in front of this camera or even when days when I was tied up in meetings and think that I was going to miss shows. And my wife was like, hey, you a man of your word. Stay consistent. Hey, look, I gotta break a business deal off quick. I gotta leave y'all real quick. I gotta get from wherever I gotta get and make it to this leverage show, because that's the consistency. Y'all don't want to hear excuses. And Lambo is not about to give y'all excuses, because I hate excuses myself. Don't give me an excuse. My wife, we always joke about this excuse, man. When somebody gives you an excuse, I say, yeah, I guess I go walk the dog this morning. My wife knows when I say that and everything, we don't have dogs around here, because my wife and everything, man, is allergic, as well as my son, and they would probably swell up, man, bigger than anything. But when I say that, that means don't give me no excuses. Don't give me no excuses. And because of that, man, I truly have been consistent and been faithful and been persistent, man, each and every single show. And then even upping the show to twice a week, because and everything, man, I said, man, you know what? There's no way I could just give them one time a week. And then brought in Motivational Monday and brought in Finance Friday. I bought in these things because I said the people need to hear this. The people need to see this. The people need to know what's going on and what's taking place. That's what this thing is about. That's what this show is about. That's what this platform is about. It's taking y'all to another level by any means necessary. And we become thankful from that. So I love you, baby. I love you, man, with all of my heart. Thank you for you congratulating and seeing the very first subscriber, my wife being the very first subscriber, to now and everything, man, being over 20,000 subscribers, 20,000 strong supporters of this Leverage Show family, and literally go on ahead and locking you in. So thank you for that, baby. I couldn't have done it without you, and definitely the kids. Love y'all. LA Law says, man, hi, Mrs. Johnson. Good to see you. Showing love to my baby. Oh, this is my guy, Passive Income Croc. What's up, Croc, baby? Passive Income Croc in the building, man. What's up, Lambos? What's up, J Ford? What's up, LA Law, man? You already know and everything, man. I am trying to just go ahead and do it. Listen, you guys, I talked about Croc. I talked about J Ford. I talked about Mark. All of them earlier, man, because, dude, they truly have been a blessing, man, right here to this Leverage Show. Passive Income Croc said, I got something cooking I need to share with you, Lambo. A game changer, man. Croc, you already know. Say less, man. Hit it up. Say less. Hit it up, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. We not even gonna go there, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You already know. Croc, you my guy. Say less. Proud of you, man. For people and everything, man, make sure you guys go and like and subscribe to my guy, Passive Income Croc, on YouTube, man. Man, let's get him up. He wants to get to 10,000, 10K. But we getting ready to get him. We're going to get him higher than that. We're not just going to get him at 10K. We're going to get him higher. We're going to get him, J Ford, everybody. Everybody's going up. Nobody and everything is saying the same. Everybody is going up. Everybody. If you connected, we going. That's it. That's all it's going to be. And J Ford, just, he always seems to be so much information and blessings. And, connecting with J Ford was probably one of the blessed things I've ever seen, because it took me on to a whole different family, to the Pin Group, and to Croc, and to Mark, and Pastor Rashawn Bay, and even my guy, Joshua Samuel, man. I'm trying to tell you this right now, man. Joshua Samuel, if you guys are not connected with Coins for College, make sure you guys go get connected with Coins for College, because that is definitely on the move, man. Make sure you guys reach out to my guy, J Ford or Passive Income Croc, about that opportunity, because my guy, Joshua Samuel, was here on the broadcast, man, and that definitely is blessing, changing lives. So that truly has been a blessing, man, to see what's going on in that area. And J Ford hit me up, man, and saying key things like, Lambo, man, I see you doing this. I'm loving it. The support, the encouragement, man. When no one's looking. This is not the part when everybody can't wait to get in on the feed, or you go live on Instagram or Facebook, whatever the case may be. and everybody, man, is reaching in. Now, this is the personal. It's the personal messages. It's the personal messages, man, that you get from certain people that just bless your day, that literally makes everything worthwhile. And you see it, you know, when Croc and everything, man, you know, got introduced to Croc and stuff like that, man. And, you know, he was doing his thing, going on his journey and starting his thing. And he's so professional with it. I said, Croc, we got to go in here. We got to do something about this. He's so professional with it, with everything that he's doing. And he wind up, got married, you know, a few weeks back. Croc just released a video. I think it was yesterday. You guys can get a chance. Go on YouTube. Go check out his wedding video, which is super dope. You know, there's one thing, man, that Lambo loves. I love weddings. And hopefully, with the blessing of Jay Ford, me and my wife will be at a wedding this year with my guy, Jay Ford. So I'm ecstatic about that as well towards the end of this year, if I'm not mistaken. Because we didn't get a chance to get to my guy Croc. But if you guys want to get an in-depthness on that wedding and how beautiful that wedding was, y'all make sure y'all go to Croc's Facebook, not Facebook, YouTube page. Go check him out on YouTube. But I do think he posted some pictures, if I'm not mistaken, on his Facebook page too as well. And go check out that wedding. That video of that wedding. Oh my goodness. I love to see people winning like that. I love to see when you know, Jay Ford sent me, man, his photo of him and his girl, man. And you know, they're doing their wedding pictures, and I'm laughing and stuff like that because I'm just like, y'all don't even understand what that does to me. For me and my wife, we love weddings. So if y'all got some weddings out there, y'all invite me and my wife, and we're coming. Actually, it'll be in a wedding this year. My little sister's getting married back home in New Orleans. So ecstatic about that, man, in November. But and then Jay Ford in that December. So we're ecstatic about that. At least we can count on 2. But if y'all got any more, y'all let us know. And we will pull up. We'll take a flight. We'll pull up to your wedding because I love matrimony, man. It's truly one of the biggest things, man, I could possibly have. In other words, man, my guy Croc went on here, man, and really did his thing in there. Everybody looked nice. Everybody looked like they was having an amazing time. The bride, him and the bride, they're both crying, and I'm looking at her. I say, hey, man, y'all can't be out here doing stuff like this. Y'all can't be out here having weddings like this, these picture-perfect weddings and stuff like that, you know, because it just a testament of what life should be and what marriage should look like. And I'm telling y'all this right now, man, this space on YouTube, this space within the brotherhood and the sisterhood and everything else, we got a family, has blessed and changed so many lives. And to see that throughout a camera, throughout a lens, not physically there, but they even called Lambo throughout the day of their wedding, but Lambo was at a meeting and stuff like that. And so I missed it. I got a chance to, you know, respond back to him. And that just blessed my life that they would even think of me. Jay Ford would think of me, that Coach Rashawn Bay, and even everything, man, Croc would think of me, man, just to say, man, Lambo, man, we're going to show you some love. You know, even on our special day, we know in everything you couldn't make it and everything else, but, man, we're going to show you some love. That blessed and changed my life because that's what this thing is about. Keep going higher, keep going further, seeing your life elevate and change because of family and the financial decisions that you have made in this space. I couldn't be no more proud of you than a big brother to you, man. Keep doing your thing and keep rocking out, Croc, man. Truly proud of you, man. You already know what time it is. My baby says, LA Law, good to see you. Showing love and everything, man. Croc and everything, man. Showing love, man. What's up, Ken, man? Showing love, man. Right back to Ken. Doing what it do. LA Law says, hi, Passive Income Croc. Good to see you, man. Good to see him. Yeah, definitely good to see Croc is back in the building. He got them wedding bell jitters and everything, man. He was MIA for a couple weeks, man. But good to see him back, man, in the building, man. Doing it. My baby says, hi, Isa. Good to see you and Ken, man, showing love, man. I love seeing this, man. My God, man, I knew he had to be. I said they got to be on this broadcast somewhere. David, Chris, and McClendon family, I truly thank y'all, man. Listen, y'all are truly some blessed individuals. Y'all are out there in that area. Y'all are out anywhere in San Diego, Pasadena, that area out there. I can't think of the actual area that they are physically in, but they be out there. They be in Long Beach. They be all over the place, man. If y'all are out there, y'all go pull up on Dee Dee's Chick and Cat Shack. Y'all go pull up on them, man, and go show them some love, man, because they be in the trenches and serving some amazing people, man, and get that out. I love seeing that, because that does something to me when we see a community moving forward, man. So if you're in the California area, or you visiting the California area and they come to an area near you, make sure you guys go on their Instagram, go check them out, man. Go like and subscribe. Literally, it's the same thing right here, man, at Dee Dee's Chicken Cat Shack. And y'all go show them some love, man, and go see wherever they post up at. Y'all go show them some love, man. Y'all go buy out whatever that they got. Show them that they can't make enough chicken or make enough fish or make enough of that swamp water juice. I think that's what they call swamp water juice. They can't make enough of that, man, to save their life with y'all. Because we here to support each other, man. Thank y'all for what y'all are doing, man. Again, man, truly a blessing, man, for what the McClendon family has been right here to my life, but also to the Leverage Show. Keep rocking out, man. Keep doing what y'all do. LA Law says, man, hi, Dee Dee. Good to see you showing love. J4 says, what's up, Kanal? What up, LA Law? What's up, Croc, man? 30K subs, man. Oh, my goodness, man. It's coming next, man. Listen, man. When Coach MT Hurd was just on here a couple weeks back. Coach Hurd, Coach MT, man, he said, Lambo, you're going to be up there. And Coach MT has a great following, too, on YouTube. Make sure you guys go and like and subscribe to his channel as well. And Coach MT say, man, he say, Lambo, bro, you ain't got to worry about it. You're going to hit 20K probably real soon. And now this is without using all of this other enhancement stuff that these people be doing. This is just straight raw stuff, just leverage stuff, just getting the information out there, putting it into a system where people can go on ahead and get on clickbait on, or okay, what did it talk about? What is this? What is that? And then boom, that our show is put in the system. That is what this thing is about. This thing is about literally, man, coming up to another level and continuously to helping people out. Dude, we're thankful. We're thankful if we just get, can I be real with you? We're thankful if we just get 5 more subscribers or 2 more subscribers. That's 1 more subscriber than we had. That's 1 more life being changed, 1 more family being changed, 1 more community being changed. Somebody's being changed with just the power of just 1 more. And we're thankful. But because you put it out there, J4, because BOJ has challenged me, because my wife has challenged me, because some of you other Leverage Show members have challenged it, we're going to put ourselves up to the challenge. And we're going to get whatever we can get. We're going to get whatever we can get. You say 30, we'll be right back here. We're not going to do a 25. I'm not going to do a 25. I'm going to do a 30. Next time you're going to see a show like this is when 30K, because J4 didn't say it out of his mouth. He didn't spoke it out of his mouth because he didn't say it. That's the next time we're going to do a show. 10K more, 10,000 more subscribers. 10,000 more subscribers. We're going to do 30K. Just because J4 has said it and spoke it out of his mouth. I told y'all this is the law of attraction, of saying a thing, speaking a thing, and manifesting a thing, and then bringing it to pass. Because he said it, we go and get it. I told y'all we coming, man, all year long, all 2023 long, we coming. So make sure and everything, man, y'all are prepared, because we coming with a lot of heat that's going to help bless and change your life. Thank you for that, J4. Keep rocking out and keep doing what you do. My guy and everything, man, Dee Dee showing love to LA Law. You already know, man. J4 said, man, Africa is huge. That's fire. Yes, we've been invited to go to Africa in October. When October gets here, I will let you guys know about the Africa show when we are set to go to Africa. And we're ecstatic about that, man, where the Leverage Show will be podcasting at a conference. Also with my sister, Miss Joanna Coleman, man, who's been a dear friend to this show. And we can't wait to go and head over there, man, to Africa and show some love and really, really, really rock out with the Leverage Show in Africa. Like, how dope will that be? And we're scheduled to go to Africa twice because I forgot how One of our friends is scheduled to be married in Africa by December. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. So you know, we're just gonna hold on right now and everything. I mean that he's right now he's choosing some nice bride to be. So we're gonna see what happens and stuff like that, man. So Africa in October, the Leverage Show will be there for a very, very, very special conference, and we are excited about that, man. All right. My cousin's in the building. What's up, Leverage Show family? What's up, cuz? Good to see you in the building. Always showing love, man, on the broadcast. I love seeing this and stuff like that. This is what truly makes my day when family actually comes in and makes some stuff. LA Law says, hi, Errol. Good to see you, man. Showing love all the way down in New Orleans, baby. He making it do what it do, man. Bring me up some of that good food. You already know, because we're going to make it do what it do. Big shout out to all the guests that's been on the show. Truly blessed men. That's information you get from the Leverage Show. Really builds, you're taking the information. Brother, listen, this is what this has been about. Thank you for that, J4. This is what this has been about. Is building a platform, building something that we're gonna continue to keep moving forward. Like I said, this is every culture, every different religion, every different race, everything right here on the Leverage Show. Do y'all understand what that looks like? Like, do y'all understand how and the information and the different backgrounds and the different crafts that people are in and positions in life? Like, dude, do you understand what that looks like when people take value to this? And they say, man, I learned something from the Leverage Show. Dude, y'all are doing something special over there. I take value of that. Like, man, I see where that 20K has came from. I see why you guys have reached that 20,000 mark because of that. Because of the supporters like you guys. Thank you, J4. That's what it's about. This vision was to build, and help people along the way. None of that other craziness, to build and help people. That's all this has been about, man. And you guys have made this your show. That's why we're up on that. Fro, shout out to you, Fro, man. Congrats on 20K. A big virtual hug. Thank you, Fro. You already know what time it is, man. My guy, Freddie B. Look, I spoke on you earlier, Freddie B. I spoke on you earlier, Freddie B. I spoke on you earlier. Freddie B, I'm telling you what I know, bro. I'm proud of you, man. I want you to know that. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. For if you haven't followed Red Stick Catering, again, Red Stick Catering, REDSTICK Catering, please go follow that on Facebook or Instagram and go vote. Even if you're not on social media, just go follow them and go vote. Go make something and go follow them and go vote. So we can get my guy Freddie B on. He's been selected to be on a celebrity chef show. And we want Freddie B to be on this celebrity chef show and holding the banner high like, yo, the Leverage Show family came on here to show their support, man, and make sure that they cheer him on for victory, man. Like, dude, you guys don't understand, like, this thing is a family. And I truly, truly, truly am thankful for this family. Freddie B, when you sent me that information and got that out, I said, I definitely got to go ahead and have you tapped in, bro. You already know. That's nothing for me to get in front of this mic, man, and say this in front of these people and family for this show, because I believe in you, man. I believe in you, man. I just need you to know that. The Leverage Show family believes in you. Go on that show. Go make us proud, man. Go take back, man, that first place money. We ain't going for second place. Go take that first place bag. Come back. Show us and everything, the results. Make sure and everything you cooking and you sharing and you showing love, man. Walk in there, man, with your head held high. Definitely put us on and everything, the map, man. You got to be representing, man, for Louisiana. So put us on the map and make us all proud, man, because I know and everything, man, you've been waiting on this moment. And this moment and everything, man, been waiting on you. And because this moment been waiting on you, Freddie B, we're going to be already standing right here in the gap, man, for you. So keep doing what you do, brother, and rise to that occasion, all right? All right, Freddie B. Peace and blessings, Leverage Show family. I love that. I love that. I love that. My guy B is in the building. Here you go, B Streets. Shout out to you, B Streets, man. It's always good seeing B Streets in the building. Always showing love, man. Wherever he go, he's showing so much love, man, to us. And always in everything, man. A joke and a comedian, man, too. So thank you, man, for that, B Streets. Freddie B says, man, big congrats on the 20K. Thank you, Freddie B, man. Truly, it's a blessing, fam, man. We are here, man, out here to actually be the voice, the pinnacle, man, putting a podcast mic in one hand and a camera in the face in the other, and just getting out here, man, and doing what we got to do to keep moving and to keep moving forward, man. So Freddie B, again, first place in that National Cook-Off Show. Remember, y'all go follow Freddie B at Red Stick Catering on Instagram, and go vote. Go vote to put my guy Freddie B in this National Syndicated Cook-Off challenge that he's going to be in, the grand prize of $25,000 for that chef and everything, man. Truly excited about one of our very own of our Leverage Show family members getting it in, man, and making some news and making some noise, man. All right. LA Law says, hi, Freddie B. Good to see you. You know what time it is. Freddie B saying to you, LA Law, always showing love right back. Come on now. That's the way we do things, baby. My guy, Timmy Roberts, is in the building. This guy, what more can I say? What we can go on a whole nother Leverage Show just about this guy right now. Tim Roberts and everything, man, is hands down one of my dear friends. Hands down. Hands down. If you guys and everything who know Tim Roberts, and Tim Roberts has been here on the Leverage Show and dropped a lot of game, man, with the business funding firm. And if you work with him, and shout out to the people. If you just type it in the comments, and I'll get to it when I get all the way down, because there's a lot of comments on here. If you know Tim Roberts or work with Tim Roberts, and I've introduced y'all to Tim Roberts, and Tim Roberts has done some stuff, just give me a thumbs up, or just hit Tim, or hit Tim with a fire emoji or something like that. Just do something like that. If you hit Tim fire emoji or a thumbs up or something, just do something like that for me. Just do something like that for me, because Tim Roberts, hands down, listen to me, hands down, he is that guy. Like, when I tell people about that, and I be like, hey, bro, look, you ain't gotta rock with me. You ain't gotta rock with Lambo. You don't worry about it. Listen, if you really want somebody who's around my network who I trust, my own family, like my wife loves Tim. My wife loves my wife. My wife loves Tim. Like, that's that guy. Like, if I never speak to Tim Roberts in like years, and then be like, yo, Lambo, where you been at, or what's been going on? We're gonna pick up like we had never lost or up the day before and stuff like that, or the year before. Tim Roberts is that guy. That guy. And I'm telling you what I know. Like, I've sent countless of clients to Tim. He's got them right. I don't even get started. So when Tim says something like what he just said, it's hard to find people that you can grow with. Appreciate everything about you, what you're doing, my friend. And it's been a pleasure growing with you. That right there, for some of y'all who do know Tim and who work with Tim, like I sent some of the, I'm not going to put them out here, but I sent some of close people, because I know, yo, Tim don't get you right. Don't even worry about this. We got this. You trying to make a move and stuff like that, we got this. Some people, man, I still got to, like, I'm going to double back. Like, some of y'all, I'm hitting y'all up between tomorrow. So don't be surprised if you get a phone call from Lambo. You understand? Even how busy I've been. Between tomorrow and even over the weekend and even Monday. Tomorrow and Monday, like, y'all going to be like, yo, Lambo, I'm doing something. Hey, bro, I need you to stop what you're doing. Let's talk. We got to chop. You understand? It's been a minute. We got to chop. You know who you is. You understand? If we try to make moves, let's make sure that we making moves the right way so we can continue to keep making moves at another level. Tim is that guy where I've connected some dear people with him because I trust him and I know I've seen his work in action. Not just people can talk about it. Oh, man, you can do this. You can do. Nah, bro. You can talk about whatever you're going to talk about. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about. But when it comes down to really backing it up and performing it and doing it, that is a whole different ball game to me. That's somebody and everything to me that really and everything deserves the highest credit. Because of Tim, like I just recently did something. A lot of people are getting ready to find out, like even the clients in certain areas, and they're getting ready to find out, man, like, oh yeah, we hit a brick wall or whatever on this, and then all of a sudden things just started speeding up and everything because of things wind up changing over because of guys like my guy Tim Roberts challenging me, holding the flame to the fire. And like, Lambo, I know what you do. I know what best what you do. You go do what you do. Tim, man, we want to thank you. We got to get you back into the show, dude. I love you like a brother. You already know that. I ain't even got to come on here and say that. I say that time and over again. I love what you're doing. I love how you're helping people. I love how you're helping the culture. I love what you mean to people. What you mean to people is more valuable, man, than anything you can ever do. And I know Tim is usually on and off and stuff like that. He ain't gonna stay on the podcast long. He gonna be on and off. So probably when he wrote this is probably some time ago. But he usually comes back and he'll catch a replay and always show love. And I just really want to thank you for that, Tim, bro. Keep doing what you do, man. Keep rocking out. You already know, man. Thick as thieves, brother. We're gonna make it happen and make it do what it do, bro. Keep rocking out in San Diego. I'll be there in Cali soon. So for those and everything in Cali, you guys know, man, I'll be back out there real soon, man, and show y'all some real love. So you know what time it is, man. Kennard Handy says, way to go, Freddie B. Way to go, Freddie B. Freddie B showing love. Dude, this is the channel. This is what the Leverage Show is about. This is the family that this is about. Showing love. Freddie B giving out the prayer hands. Definitely in the building. Really appreciate the shout out. Bro, we appreciate you, Freddie B. We appreciate you. Keep that bar held high because we believe in that standard, bro, and what you're doing, man. And I'm telling you, bro, go make us proud, man. Issa showing love, saying blessings, Freddie B. Freddie B showing love right back to Issa. Money saying, hello, you got this. Dee saying, Freddie B with the fire. Thank you, Dee. This is what it's about. Hello, Money. Hi, IC. This is what this thing is about. Freddie B, make us proud, man. Make us proud. Again, go subscribe to Red Stick Catering. Red Stick Catering on Instagram. And go vote for Red Stick Catering on Instagram. Red Stick Catering. Red Stick Catering on Instagram or on Facebook. And go vote so we can put my guy Freddie B in a huge chef's cook-off. He'll be on the chef show. The grand prize of $25,000, if I'm not mistaken. That is the grand prize for that. So Freddie B, come back with a trophy, come back with some money, man. Let's go blow a bag. You know what time it is. My guy BOJ. Oh, this is it. This is over with. This is the end of the day. I told you. I didn't know if BOJ was gonna be on here. I know he'd be so busy. He'll catch the replay. He'll be like, Lambo, I watched the whole replay. Catch the replay, man. Dude, I really want to thank you. I want to thank you first and foremost for the culture. Thank you for what you are. Thank you for what you've been. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for what you have been holding that bar and holding it high. Thank you for that statue, brother. Thank you for being you. Because truly, man, you have blessed and changed a culture when people didn't know about crypto, know about fast plays, know about all of this other stuff. Thank you for that. Thank you for even connecting me with some of the guys now who are my dear friends. Like literally, they're dear friends to me and my family now. That's because of you, man. That's because of what you have done. Some people and everything who've came to the Leverage Show have came to the Leverage Show because of BOJ. Like literally, giving a shout out. He's been out here. He's been out here doing this thing. He's been in the trenches. He's been in the mud. I just love what something BOJ just did. And for those who don't know, if you didn't catch it, I need you to go do it. I'm serious. BOJ did a video. I think it was yesterday. It might have been yesterday or the day before. One of them. And he actually talked about him releasing a telegram just for private plays and casino plays. And I told everybody, this is what I love, private and casino plays, because it was the casino plays that made BOJ and got him in the game. And the casino plays is people who know and everything, man, with the casino plays. Ain't no crying at the casino. The casino plays is where you take a little of the extra money, not the money that you actually are living on and the money that you can really want to highly invest. Casino plays, we call the root money. The money and everything, man, that you actually go ahead, or junk food money that you put aside for your junk food. Put that on the casino plays. And if the casino players work, they work. If they don't, they don't. You ain't crying over it, spilled milk. Ain't no crying at the casino. And my favorite guy, Sean Hill's voice, you keep moving. And then he made a list of the private plays that we're in that we can't talk about. That 3 of them, matter of fact, 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken, 3 of them are on. Let me see. I think 3 of them, 2. See, one of them is CP. The other one is definitely funds and Daisy. So yeah, you can't talk about CP or funds, and then definitely Daisy and everything, man. You can talk about that, but you have a VPN and stuff like that. Those are my top 3. You know what I'm saying? And I know shout out and everything, man, to BOJ saying he'll be releasing his top 5. And after you heard the video, Novatech is nowhere near into that. So shout out and everything, man, to, you know, BOJ. See, the thing about it is that even if we see plays and everything, man, kind of go to the left or go to the right, we're not even worried about that because we got so many other plays that we're still going on with the leverage and cash flow and business. That's the way that you work. That's the way that the leverage show is. That's when you get around guys like BOJ, when you get around guys like Rashid, you get around guys like passive income, when you get around the J Fords, when you get around my guy, even with the casino plays with my guy Sean Hill, when you get around that, like the risk management is what they teach you. When you get around Crypto Empire, when you get around people like that, that's what this thing is. This thing is about that. So when BOJ says, man, you're a testament to consistency and perseverance, keep going onward to 50K. Let's keep pushing forward. I challenge him right back. Thank you for that. But I challenge him right back. Let's go. Iron sharpen iron. We coming. And as BOJ, I'm going to get him that shirt. When I see him, I'm getting him that shirt. I ain't hard to find. in the Deion Sanders voice. That's his Deion voice. He ain't hard to find. We're going to make sure that we do that. We're going to keep that bar high to each other. So we keep pushing that in the right direction and pushing us forward. That's what this thing is about. This thing has nothing to do with us just settling for the place that we're at. When we have the empower, we have the people, we have the voice. We were moving forward by any means necessary. You keep going higher as well as I keep going higher, my brother. And we're going to rock out at the top. I promise you. Thank you, Bill J. All you do, keep working out and keep doing what you do, brother. And stand firm and flat-footed, brother. Because I see that's that. BOJ put up 20K a week or 2 ago, boy. I was like, oh, my God. Oh, boy. He ain't playing and everything, man. And then he told me, come down, hey, brother, come on. I'm right behind you. Let's go. Let's go. We're not playing. Let's go. Let's go impact and change lives by any means necessary. BOJ say, we going to sing a cappella. We going to make it work. For people who know, man, that's me was talking about, man. I can't sing or nothing like that, man. My wife knows everything, man. I can't sing. BOJ can sing his tail off, him and his wife. And my wife, look, she's right here. No, Andrew can't sing. I definitely can't sing. That's not one of my things. I can try to sing. Let me be real with you. I can try to sing, but that's not my forte. I'm trying to tell you this right now. That's not my forte. I'm not even gonna lie to you right now. You would come out there, man, and hear me saying, you be like, Lambo, that note that came out of your mouth, that just wasn't right. Lord have mercy, LOL. I can't keep a tune in June. It's the heart of the matter, Lambo. I'm sure wifey loves your spirit and song. Listen, she does love it. She knows the words to this one song. It's definitely was a song for my guy. Shout out to Ed Proc, man, for years ago and everything, man, for singing it. And he says, why can't I have you? And she knows this song. When I sing this song, she knows this song. And I love it. I love it. I love seeing her face because she has an irritated face like this, like, here he goes again. So shout out and everything, man, to having an awesome wife, man, who definitely knows that. Yeah, BOJ, man, we're going to have to do something outside of that because it just is not what we actually are used to in singing in this household. Especially my girls, they're a different ballgame. They can sing, but not me. That's not me. Coach Rashid is in the building. Man, hold on. They have BOJ and Coach Rashid back to back. This is beautiful, man. Greetings, awesome Leverage Show family. So happy for my brother Lambo Drew and his lovely wife for crushing it to 20K subs. En route to so many more. Let's go. Coach, you'll be on here in the next, I think, week or so, man. So we're excited to have you back to the broadcast. Coach, man, I really want to thank you, bro. I really want to thank you, man. I'm telling you, Coach, man, look, 20,000 subscribers, man. Y'all can say what y'all want. Bro, this ain't no walk in the park. When you really doing it, like really grinding, getting it out the mud every day and figuring out what we're going to do, how we're going to do, it's a blessing. I thank you, Coach, for that because you always show so much love and so much respect to my wonderful wife. I thank him and I bless him for his wonderful wife because his wife and everything is just as much amazing as my wonderful wife is. We're always showing love because we're two family men who love our families, love our kids, love our wives, but definitely love the people, man, to be actually sacrificing our time, our effort. This is a lifestyle. This is nothing that we just pick up in front of a camera on Tuesdays or Thursdays on my Leverage Show, and then we put it down after that. This is a lifestyle. We are accountable for many other people who we are connected with and helping them level up their family. Like Coach said, man, some people, man, going to get mad at you. Some people are going to be upset. They're going to be frustrated with you. Oh, man, this didn't happen. This didn't work out. This didn't work out the right way. This didn't work out like the way I thought. Stop speaking to you and everything else. That's what they do. It is what it is. They will do that. They will do that. I'm just telling you, it is what it is. They will do that. And then, like Coach said, they'll, some time will go by. Then they'll come back, say, hey, man, what you got? I'm sorry. We had this going on. That's going on. I get it. People going to be people. I don't hang myself up into that or my hat into that. Or when things don't work out right, when a program does slip out the back door and people are stuck like, man, yo, I just invested my money in this and I lost. What happens? What happens next? We don't tuck tail and run around here. We teach you about the space of this. In this space, you're going to have some risk management. In this space, you have to have risk management. In this space, you have to have expectation that you will make money. But even more real expectation that you can lose money. You can lose it all. Do you know what? And this is the truth. I can say this because I'm on the Leverage Show. Do you know if Novatech never pays back a dime to a lot of its people, right? Those who were profit taking, those who were consistently profit taking, I guarantee you have either made way more, and profit took more back than what you probably actually had lost in it. If you were profit taking the right way. I'm telling you what I know. So you can't go and be upset about a program. I'm just using it as an example, like Novatech. Even if they don't come back and pay out its people, that's a lot of money. Even if they don't come back and pay out, they know for a fact that they're going to try the best to save face, to pay some people back or some of it back or whatever the case may be. We don't know the time frame. But even if they don't have the ability to do it, they have blessed people for over 4, almost 5 years of helping feed people. for almost 5 years at a rate of that 3% a week, 3 to 4% a week that they were at, which is 12% a month, which we actually got another one that has been way more solid than that, which is in funds that I love people getting into and stuff like that. We can't really talk about it on here, but that's a program still going on right now, and that will continue to go on just because of the wonderful people that is around that program, where Novatech actually wind up, put so much information out there. And then with the regulation of crypto, actually you started seeing Novatech started going the opposite direction. It started getting cease and desist everywhere. Shout out to Jay Ford and everything for even having a dream about it even before it even started going down, and decided to go ahead and say, you know what, we're going to pull out of this thing only because, I feel something. I had a dream. And sure enough, I think it was like a month or two later, Novatech and everything had a cease and desist in California. So there is areas where we try to warn you guys about this space, where me and Coach Rashid and Bill J and Jay Ford and Passive Income Croc and Sean Hill and Crypto Empire and a lot of us. I mean, we got so many of us that's out here. We try to warn you guys about this space because we want to see you guys succeed. We want to see you guys before you guys start seeing these numbers and all of this. Let's back away. Let's see a steady growth of income or a steady growth into the platform where you're able to get constant payouts. So now and everything, man, that you feel a whole lot better of getting constant payout. That's what we want to see. That's the growth. We're esteemed to have Coach Rashid on here say the things that he says. And the admiration that I have for him is just as great as admiration as he has for me. Of being a fellow brother. Let's not be real. Let's not even sugarcoat this, because we on this leverage show, of being a fellow black man out here on YouTube talking about these investments and talking about all of these other things. That's a rarity. Like I said, these platforms and these investments goes deeper than the color of our skin. It's the information and wisdom of our knowledge that we can help anybody, any race, creed, religion, color, or person, to help level their family up. That's why we do this. That's why we do this week in and week out, because we believe in you guys just as well as we believe in ourselves. So thank you, Coach. Thank you for holding the banner high. You never know what you mean to the Leverage Show. You and Bill J, I'm telling you, and Jay Ford and the Pink Group are so special to this Leverage Show. Y'all do not know of being frontline soldiers out there. Continue to keep rocking on, man, and I look forward to rocking with you right behind this Leverage Show mic again really, really soon, brother. Keep doing what you do. Jay Ford, man, says truth about the debit versus credit. Yes, if you missed that, you're going to have to go back and catch this replay, because that debit card, don't use no debit card. You use credit card and everything for every purchase that you purchase. Every purchase you purchase, because you're going to gain points, rewards, and everything else on that. You gain nothing out of actually using a debit card for any of your purchase subscriptions or out to eat or anything. Why in the world will you be losing and putting points and money right back on the table? Because all you want to do is continue to keep using a debit card when we're showing you how to go ahead and leverage your credit. So what this is about, the Leverage Show. There is no leverage in a debit card. There's leverage in credit cards. Off-cycle statement. Yes, this is why I love the Leverage Show. Thank you, Jay Ford. Yes, please go back, literally check it out. Off-cycle statement. You guys are caught between and everything, man. I'm telling you, that statement date, and go back and check, and you're still wondering why your balances are high, because you got things being taken out after your due date, and then it reports 1 to 7 days is your statement date. That's the balance that's going to report on your credit, not the balance that you pay on your due date and say, oh, yeah, I paid it down to $45.67. No, you still have, if you got more subscriptions and everything else coming 1 to 7 days after that due date, then you guys need to be aware of that. And if so, that's what's probably bringing that balance up a whole lot higher and pushing that margin up. Again, 10-20 rule. Follow the 10-20 rule. It will help change your life. Go back in this video if you need to go ahead and explain that 10-20 rule again and how it actually works. Off-cycle statement will definitely go on ahead and give you 2 statements literally within 1 month rather than just your one statement that is literally kicking you into another level with your usage and literally bringing you down with points and bringing your points down. And that's not what we want to do here on the Leverage Show. So go back and check about that off-cycle statement so you guys can keep your utilization in check and get the highest, biggest for your points that you possibly can have. Shout out, man, to Isidro. He keep winning. Yes, yes, yes. You already know, man. Hello, and a big shout out to LA Law. My guy, Ken, he came back in the building and stuff like that. I know he's always sticking and moving, man. He was one of the first to comment, and all of a sudden, man, he gets tied up with everything else. Shout out to you, Kennard, man. I know you see you back in there. Shout out to Jay Ford in the house showing love. You know what time it is. See, Coach said the greatest thing is to have that support from your wife, especially doing what you do, doing what we do. Mrs. Johnson, much respect to you. See, this coach right here, man, we don't have to adopt you. We don't have to just bring your whole family into the Johnson household. That's how this is going to have to be, brother. I thank you, brother, because, again, you don't know what it takes. It takes a lot, but I'm willing to pay the price because I see the families, the people are being blessed by what we do each and every single week, man, here in the broadcast. Keep carrying on, Coach, because I thank you for you and your wife for what she is doing for your life and allowing Coach Rashid to be shared with the world with us. And we love our Coach Rashid, man. I see you here on the broadcast real soon. You know we're going to rock out. My baby says, oh, thank you, Rashid. Y'all, man, you already know. She's eating that up now at this point, man. So shout out to that. Easton say, Brother Kennard, I am going to continue learning from this wonderful family. Let's go higher and higher and change generations. That's what this thing is about. Going higher, changing generations, and doing some of the greatest things that you guys have ever seen right here on this Leverage Show so that we can continue to empower people at another level. You guys think y'all are seeing stuff right now. Wait till you see it at another level, and we're going to continue to keep even going higher. I'm telling y'all, I'm bringing a lot of firepower to this. They got some people coming to the show. It's going to blow your mind. I'm not even going to even say anything. Y'all think that y'all done seen something, and I love the people that we got right now that are mind-blowing. We even going to go even higher. We're going to continue to keep going even higher. Brother, I see, Brother Kennard, LA Law, Jay Ford, and all the others. You're already going higher, already spreading the goodness. It's a winning season. Yes, it is, man. It's winning around here, man, and that's all that we are contagious to do is winning around here, and nothing else will stop us from winning and moving forward. You guys know that because y'all are conditioned to win right here on the Leverage Show. I'm telling y'all what I know, man. He's in the building. Oh, Blue Sky's in the building. Peace and much love to the Leverage Show fam. Blue Sky, where you been? I love the blue sky. Blue Sky got the blue sky in the back with the blue sky. Y'all see that? That's a different blue sky picture. That's a different, I don't know where you got that from, Blue Sky, but I like that blue sky, man. That got like a pot of gold or something like that at the end with the trees and stuff like that. Go ahead, Blue Sky. Blue Sky, it's always a pleasure to see you. We love you here on the Leverage Show. We love what you are doing. We love that you tap in, man, and always have been showing love. Shout out and everything to my guy BOJ because Blue Sky actually came to the Leverage Show because of BOJ. And like I said, this is what this thing is about. It's about family. It's about connecting to each other. And Blue Sky, she has been amazing. Blue Sky is a lady, for those who much know. Blue Sky is a lady, and she has been amazing to this Leverage Show, to this family. We truly honor you and thank you, Blue Sky. Keep rocking out, man, because I'm telling you, you definitely bless our lives every chance we get. Peace, Lady Johnson, showing love to my wifey in the building, man. Thank you, Blue Sky, for that. Coach Rashid say, hey, Blue Sky, how are you? Coach is showing love to Blue Sky, man. Blue Sky looks popped on. Hello, Coach Rashid. Good to see you. Coach showing love right back to Issa. You know what time it is. Ken says 30 subscribers is done. 30K subscribers is done. Boy, y'all out there putting it in. That's what I'm talking about. Put it in. Put it in. Put it in. Put it in. We out there putting it in the atmosphere. We ain't taking no for an answer. I'm telling you what I know. 30K subscribers, we going to make it happen. You can say less. Thank you for that, Ken. Ken showing love. What's up, Blue Sky? This is what I'm talking about. My cousin say by the end of the year, you should be at 75K. Man, I would hit the horn, man. If BOJ got the horn, I hit the horn, man. 75K. Boy, y'all setting that ball high. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We ain't backing down from no challenge. Let's go. 75K subscribers by the end of this year because we ain't backing down from no challenge. I ain't never been the one to run away from a fight. That was my fight. Now some fights, some people just need to walk away from. Like, hey, bro, like, look, that ain't even yours. You just got caught up into that. But I ain't never been the one, man, where it had to been something against me personally and defending for my life to go and walk away from it, brother. And 75K and everything, brother, we ain't going to walk away from that. We're going to move forward onward with the help of the good Lord and the help of you guys out there, you supporters out here. Y'all make this show what it is. Because of that, that's why we have the success that we have on this show. That's why we have the success that we have on the show. Great to see you, Coach Rashid. You all missed an amazing webinar Coach Rashid did last Friday night. Maybe he'll come back and give us a 3.0. Listen, I'm telling y'all this right now. Y'all better lock and load. Coach come back to the show. Like, remember, Coach is coming back every month. Also, you know, the pin group that comes back every month. Actually, BOJ, I think, is set to be coming back soon as well. We got a lot of people, man, in this list that's definitely blessing this show. Y'all don't even understand. If y'all can tap in with Coach Rashid, make sure y'all are tapped in. Like that dude there, he's a. Do y'all understand? You can sit there and talk with Coach, and hours would go away, and you'd be like, man, it just turned from sunlight in the morning. We did lunch. It's at night and the moon is coming out. And you're still talking. Because there's that much information and depthness with Coach Rashid. If y'all are not tapped in, man, make sure you guys are tapped in to Coach. Jump in that Telegram, man. Because Coach be lighting that Telegram up, man. And then jump on those webinars because those webinars truly bless it. Make sure you guys go and follow the channel. You know, my guy, Coach, man, he is just, dude, I'm telling you this right now. If y'all are not following him, y'all are in for it. So make sure you guys go like and subscribe to Coach's channel, Coach Rashid's channel as well. And let that just bless y'all life. That dude, he's just at another level, man. Issa said, love challenges, 30K. Let's make it happen. Boy, y'all ain't playing with me, man. Light it up. Speaking into existence, Leverage Show family. My wife saying hi, blue sky, showing love to blue sky. PC is in the building, my sis. Oh, my God, man. I told y'all we got a chance to hang out. Me and my wife hung out with P this past Saturday in Columbus, Ohio. And PC Chanel was actually on this show. And for those who remember, we're going to bring sis back and stuff like that too, because she actually did another like podcast or something like that because of that, or she led something else because of that, because of coming to the show and having that encouragement. And she's very knowledgeable. That's my sis. Come on now. Very knowledgeable at what she did. And actually sis, as well as many others, was encouraging me, Lambo, you got to get on YouTube. There's no way that you can know what you know and not have this on YouTube. And her and my wife going back and forth talking about it. We had nothing but other friends talking about it. And this all started from one gentleman, man, by the name, who got me really on social media, man, by the name of Revenue. You got to give him his flowers. You guys who don't know, man, who Ryan Givens is. Ryan Givens definitely was my business partner in Credit Snipers. Credit Snipers is what actually started all of this, from getting on Facebook and doing lives. Like, people don't know. Like, if you know Ryan, you know Revenue, put him in the chat. Say, hey, man, I know Ryan, I know Revenue. If you don't know him, we're going to make sure that we're going to bring him to the show. Revenue, without Revenue coming out here, they wouldn't be none of this stuff. I'm telling y'all what I know. I gave, for those who know the story of how the story actually went and how it went. Me and Revenue used to work at Metro Transit back in Minneapolis together. I was actually transitioning out of Metro Transit, right? And Metro Transit at that time, man, it was literally in the height of COVID. The day before Labor Day, the day before Labor Day. That's my little brother, man. I'm telling you, Revenue is just, he's an amazing person. If you know him from the Facebook Lives, and you go back and check out the Facebook Lives that me and Revenue did, he was a different ball game. You understand? If you know Revenue, you know Revenue. Revenue was that youngster talking that smack. And he was just a character. That's just him. And Revenue was just like, Lambo, I gotta get you on social media for what you just taught me. Because I taught him the credit game instantly the night before. He was waiting outside as I was actually turning the bus in the station. He was waiting out front because I told him I had something to give him. He didn't know what it was. So he was waiting out front of the bus station while I was turning it in that night at 7-something at night. I said, Revenue, what you doing sitting out front? You understand? Of the bus station, on the bench of the bus station, because he was working, but he said, Lambo. Well, at the time, wasn't even at Lambo at that point. He said, Drew, he said, I didn't want to miss what you had to give me because I knew you would sneak in and sneak out the back door. And I was deadly tired that night. This is how destiny actually comes into contact. This is how you know when you're into a season or get into your season when it's right, because certain things will align itself wherever you go. And he was out waiting for me out front, where if he probably would have missed that meeting, we probably wouldn't have never had the conversation. It probably would have been like people who know me, even though you guys see me as busy as I am, I was as busy as I was for Metro Transit too. Like crazy busy. And doing stuff outside of Metro business. Because you got to remember, I still had my credit repair business, still doing deals and all of this other stuff and helping people and stuff like that with business. So I was out, I was even more busy outside and dealing with the family. So him saying that he was there out in front of that bench that night is why Lambo is sitting in front of you today. Today. Because I had no intent of going on social media or anything else like this to do this. I was fine. I had been helped so many people privately, working a full-time job and helping people in the privately, doing with the credit, with the finances, with the investments and everything else for years. I was fine doing it. I didn't need the exposure to come out here. That young man, me showing him how to do credit that night, and I only took him a couple hours, and he seen how the way I did credit. It's like, man, nobody showed me how to do this, and he didn't really know about it, but he caught on because he was in his 20s. He's young. You understand? He said, Lambo. Well, he said Andrew, not Lambo. He said, Andrew, could I start promoting tonight? I said, dude, promote tonight. I don't know how you're going to promote, but yeah, you can promote this tonight if you want to. So he put a special out on Facebook, and he put it out there on his story and tagged it on there, and it's still up there. It's still up there on his Facebook and his story. If you go to Ryan Givens' page on Facebook, I think it's Abdi Simi Ryan Givens. I think he's may have it blocked. It may be open. I don't know. But back in 2020, this is in September in 2020, he was charging people $40 to do credit. $40. Now, the information that I gave him, I'm charging clients $1,750, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, $5,000 to do credit. He's charging people $40. And I said, man, what's wrong with this dude? But he knew something that I didn't know. See, he was in the head. He was like, oh, okay, all I know is I got my brand of the younger generation following me. Drew's not on social media much. But if I send this out to them, they're going to bite. And so what he did was he started charging them $40 to do your credit. $40. Now, I gave him a system that the people underneath me and who I've taught have charged hundreds of thousands of dollars to help people fix their credit. He's charging people $40 to do credit, and turned around and within 2 months had almost 1,000 clients. In 2 months. I didn't see what he was seeing. And he almost 1,000 clients in 2 months. He's seen it. Now, for some of y'all who need to know, imagine what he had did. And at that point, I remember like the next week or something like that, he started saying, Drew, I'm going to charge $80 or $100. Like he put the prices up. You understand? Because he was like, whoa, they got too many of these $40 people. You could bring 2 20s, 4 10s, or 8 $5 bills. Did I get the 8 $5 bills? God, I hope that's right. 8 $5 bills. You could have bought to him and could have got your credit done for $40. And then he had went to $80. Still, he could have bought you for $20 or could have bought $100 and tipped them the extra 20 and could have got your credit done. And he was cleaning people's credit off of their files. I mean, some people's credit was done within 30 days, 14 days, 17 days, 8 days, 10 days. It was just going down the line. And people were like, what in the world? So when they were seeing this in 30 days or where he was in 30 days, off of the method that I taught him and how fast I taught him how to do this, they were impressed, and they were bringing their mothers, their cousins, their brothers, and sisters, to everybody. So within like 2 months, he had like almost 1,000 clients. See, people don't understand it was that. And then the notoriety of him seeing that, and then him changing his name from Ryan to Ryan the Credit Guy. You understand? And then him saying, I have to bring my mentor out who put me in the game, who brought me into it. Drew, we need to get, before you leave, we need to get in front of a camera. And I would think it was like the first or second week we was doing a live. And you can trace it back. You can trace it back. Historically, you can trace it back. Because I never did do a live on Facebook before then. I didn't need to. That's nothing that I was into. And in September of 2020 and October of 2020, so September, I retired September the 24th of 2020. And that whole month of September, we were doing lives. The boy was eating so good. He was eating so good. He didn't know what to do. He had so much money in his pockets. He did not know what to do. He became scared for himself because it was that amount so fast. And that's what it took. And then October, I remember we're still doing those lives. We moved from Minneapolis to Denver, Colorado, Halloween night, October 31st. So he had only really had like 2 months of really walking close with me when it came down to this credit thing. But he absorbed it. He kept wanting to know, Lambo, let's go meet up. Lambo, let's go do. He was the one who named that Lambo because he knew some other things that we did. Lambo Drew, and I named him Revenue. And because he was making money hand over fist. That's how Lambo Drew became Lambo Drew, because of Mr. Ryan Givens. The young man, the young 20-some-year-old man who decided to say, yo, Lambo, we need to go ahead and tap in. We need to start doing some stuff. I need to get you in front of a camera. And got me in front of a camera, and we got into doing other business ventures. And I watched that man, young man. That was $500,000 in literally like in a few months. I watched him from the things and everything that I showed him, the things that I taught him. And I watched him continue to escalate to the point to where he had to leave the job the very next year because he was torn between making so much money and living his business and what he wanted to do in life. That is where Lambo Drew comes from. Lambo Drew comes from that young man saying, Lambo, I need to put you on Facebook. And we were doing Facebook Lives and Instagram Lives. And then that in turn, Jamal Titus came, Steve Woods came, Kennard Haney came, and all the other people in the downline, and everybody came because of that. And then they said, Lambo, you need to go ahead and switch to go to YouTube and let them start paying you for the information I was dropping free on Facebook and on Instagram. They need to start allowing them to pay you. And then we connected on YouTube. Literally, I'm not lying to you. Remembering everything, having this meeting with Jamal Titus. And Jamal Titus was an esteemed student of mine and everything because of this. Like, people don't know the lineage of what the Leverage Show is and actually how it came to be and exactly why it is the way it is today. Because of certain people, because of one young man who was in his 20s, decided to say, Lambo, we need to go on social media. And then from Lambo's social media to friends and everything, and people was dropping the knowledge of seeing me and Revenue doing all of these shows and everything else back and forth with each other. Y'all need to go on YouTube now. And the support of that allowed the Leverage Show what it is today. When we first came on, remember, this was December of 2021. December of 2021, when we officially launched, was in December. We had 4 subscribers. And I remember telling everybody, I said, y'all, listen, I don't know where this thing is going to go. I'm on Facebook because we had a nice following on Facebook. For those and everything know, man, we had about 1,000 of viewers. They was already on Facebook for us, right? So they was always viewing and sharing the videos and everything else. And I say, listen, y'all, could y'all do me a favor and switch to YouTube? Because YouTube is going to pay me for doing what I'm doing. And I get to connect with more doper people on YouTube and then connect with a family. That's how the family of the Leverage Show became together. Because of that, switching from Facebook to YouTube and then connecting with the wonderful people around us. So I thank you guys for this. This truly has made my entire journey in my life continue to keep moving forward. So when I go back and I look at all of these comments and I see you guys, what's up, LA Law? Ship to see you for my friends. Look at that. Kadon Haney, we just getting started. When I see all of this, hey, Ro, all thanks, Errol, I appreciate it. I'm not sure if my favorite. When I see this, Lambo, you're going to have your own Leverage Show conference with guest speakers from all over and thousands of attendees is coming, Lambo. God spoke it to me. I receive it. Do y'all see this? I receive that. When people say the conception of the Leverage Show, I love to show them and tell them where it came from, where it derived from, where it actually comes from in my life, and how we can help other people. We are thankful from this, man. I received that, J4. I know, I believe it. We said it. We actually had we were gonna do a conference last year, J4. We were doing a conference. We were set to do a conference last year, and we were putting the conference together. Damian Burris, Rondy Lambert, and a few other people, man, we're gonna be set to be on that broadcast to come. And we the venue and everything, man, never just worked out that we could get it worked, but it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. You guys will see it. It will happen. I'm telling you what I know. It is definitely coming. So make sure you guys are tapped in because I received that, J4, for what you and the people speaking. God spoken it to you, and I believe it. I truly believe it. We believe in Freddie B. Ken says. Rooms are opening for you, Freddie B. Come on now. That's what I'm saying. This is speaking, man. This is speaking things into existence. Thank you, Ken, for that. Larry said, facts, J4, the Leverage Show Conference. Shout out to my guy, Larry the Lion, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you for being you, man. This is what this thing is about. We're going to make it happen, brother. I'm trying to tell you what I know. We're going to make it happen. It's going to be big, and we're going to help change lives, man, and help change the people. LA Law showing love to Freddie B. Come on now. Blue Sky. Thank you, Blue Sky. Blue Sky. Man, this is beautiful. I thank you for this. I thank you for this. I thank you for this. See, some people, it doesn't even matter whatever people do to say so or whatever. I love this. I love seeing the words. I love seeing this. I tell you what, I'm going to use this to sow right back into the broadcast. That's what I do. But I always say this, man, and this is the truth. There's 2 types of sowing in life. You sow where you want to go, or you sow to stay in the flow. I know it because I've lived it. I know it because I got people and partners around me who live it. That's their lifestyle. People saying and everything, man, Drew, man, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, I'm serious. So where you want to go or so to stay in the flow. Whatever you want to do, man, that is truly a blessing. I thank you for that, Blue Sky, because this means a lot to the Leverage Show for this. When I told you, I remember the times when I can remember people wouldn't even spend $5 years ago my way. Couldn't even get them to spend $5. Couldn't even. I mean that seriously. I couldn't get him to spend $5. And I was doing stuff for free. Couldn't get him to spend $5. I'm telling you something right now. Watch what I tell you. Great things is getting ready to happen for a lot of people connected to the show. That's what this is about. Great things is connected in this show. People are connected to this show. I'm thankful, man. I'm thankful for each and every one of y'all. Y'all don't know, man. I get choked up about this, man, because I'm thankful for each and every single one of y'all. Because when nobody and everything was watching, I was in that kitchen putting in the work. Nobody's watching, putting in the work, putting in the work, putting in the work, putting in the work, putting in the work. That's what this thing becomes about. Putting in the work. No one's watching. And then when people are watching and you're going to have the people who are rooting against you. I got people, man, I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying to you. This is true story. People who do know this know this. True story. I got people and everything, man, said, man, the Leverage Show wouldn't last 2 months, 6 months, 1 year. It's not going to last. And then all of a sudden and everything, man, here we are. 20,000 subscribers, 20,000 supporters, 20,000 soldiers strong and counting. And we're coming up on 2 years. It's a testament of what this show has been. It's a testament of what you guys have been. What you guys and you ladies have been to this show and sewing into the show and sending this out to everybody. I thank y'all. I thank y'all. Y'all don't even know. From the bottom of my heart, I thank y'all. They're throwing up these fire emojis because BOJ and Larry know Tim's that dude. He is that dude. Even look, even he used to say, big respect, Brother Tim. Thank you for all your help and your patience. Listen, if you know Tim Roberts, you work hand in hand or know somebody, work hand in hand, Tim Roberts, that guy. BOJ, Larry, and Issa was actually speaking on that too as well. They know Tim Roberts. Trust me, you know Tim Roberts. That's my guy. That's my building business funding guy, man. PC says, man, hey, LA Law showing love. You already know. Ken says, I just subscribed to your IG page. Let's go. Speaking on my guy, Red Stick Catering, my guy, Freddie B at Red Stick Catering. Make sure you guys go and like and subscribe, man, to that channel, because that's what it's all about, man. And make sure you guys go and vote to put him on to that Chef's Challenge special so he can definitely go ahead and take back first place. LA Law says, hi, Larry and PC. Good to see you. This is what I'm talking about. Freddie B coming back to the Leverage Show with a check and a trophy. Tell him run a check. Run the check, man. You know what time it is. Hey, LA Law and family. Larry is showing love. Shout out to you, Larry, man. Thank you for just doing what you do, man, and being what you do, man, each and every single week on the show. You know what time it is. X is in the building. What's up, my guy, man? Big congratulations. Thanks, X. Thanks for all you're doing, man. Stay tapped in. You know we really got to go ahead and rock together. PC says, speaking into existence for financial planning. And my guy, BOJ says, we ain't hard to find. Let's go by any means necessary. In a Dion voice, let's go. We ain't hard to find. Lambo can sing. Put a sparkle on it. I'll sing along, brother. Sparkle in your eyes. We're going to leave that alone. Even though you have that Gerald Levert voice, baby, I'm ready for you, brother. I ain't got that Gerald Levert voice. Stop all that, X. You ain't got to pump me up, man. Cutie Potato for Life is in the building. Hello, family. Congrats on the 20K. Thank you, Cutie Potato for Life. Thank you each and every single week for tapping in. Truly a blessing. Coach Rashid with the Black Hearts in the 100s. Hi, Rashid, BOJ, Blue Sky, and Cutie Potato for Life showing love. LA Law, hello there. Appreciate it, Coach Rashid. Come on now. PC said it was a women's conference for financial literacy. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I will, bro. This is where you're supposed to be on YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, PC. My sis, showing love. Knowing and everything we were supposed to be. Rocking out here on this Leverage Show. Each and every single week. Staying consistent. Thank you for blessing us, PC. My little bro in the building. Shout out to you, Jay Boogie. I see you in there. Lambo. You know what time it is. Spoke at a women's conference. My topic was financial literacy. That's from coming here on this Leverage Show. First time. Not having a mic in front of you or a camera in front of you and pouring into people's lives. I think she did it for almost 2 hours or over 2 hours. Shout out to my sis for making that happen and really going ahead and doing what she had to do to speak into that, to now to come back months later and to be speaking in a financial literacy at a women's conference. This Leverage Show has changed lives. Shout out to your mother-in-law. It's in the building. Mother-in-law saying worldwide. She already speaking it. We are already speaking it. We already believed it. We already received it. This is the law of attraction, the law of speaking it and manifesting that thing right back. We receive that thing. Shout out to your mother-in-law, and definitely thank you for all that you do, man, and all that you have done, and continuously to keep pushing us forward, especially praying over us with vision. Listen, I really want to thank y'all. I kept y'all on here for the special time, over 2.5 hours. But now I officially have to go on ahead and end this show. Only because you guys have been amazing. You guys have blessed my life. You guys have changed my life. You guys have been so much to me in this Leverage Show as a family, but not just that, as lifelong supporters and partners with us here on this show. I thank each and every one of y'all. I thank all the guests that have ever came on. I thank all of the subscribers and supporters who have ever subscribed, supported, shared, liked, commented, sold, everything that y'all have ever did an encouraging word, a testimony, something. I love and I thank each and every single one of y'all. Y'all don't know what this has done to me tonight. It has allowed my life to even be blessed to see you guys and the energy y'all keep in the comments and the energy y'all keep with what y'all do in life, man, and continue to keep going forward and how this life has changed and help spark y'all and move y'all in the right direction. I really want to thank y'all. Thank y'all for this. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for not giving up on the Leverage Show. Thank y'all for not giving up on yourselves. That's the real big ones that y'all need to go on ahead and need to take full applause. Not Lambo. Thank you for not giving up on yourselves. Listen, I love you guys. Thank y'all for rocking with me tonight for our 20K celebration. Literally, man, we have more to come, higher heights, deeper depths, more programs, more content, and we're going to continuously to keep moving forward as God allows breath in my body and vision to do so in the support of you and everyone else out there. Listen, let's make sure we continue to keep rocking out. Make sure you guys will stay tapped into Motivational Mondays and Finance Fridays, as well as our Tuesday and Thursday night live podcast at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Pacific, right here on The Leverage Show. Listen, I love you guys. Have an amazing and wonderful night. Enjoy your weekend. And we are going to get ready to rock and roll for the month of June. So hold on to your lap bar because it's definitely going to be a good one. I love y'all. Stay blessed, stay empowered, and let's go higher all 2023. We coming, y'all. Love y'all. We out.